What's happening, Facebook? Welcome to episode 2 of TheMisbelief. We live. My homie Martin, my baby Oshun. Listen, if you're watching Facebook Live, we can say all the words on this that we can't say on the radio. Like fuck pussy nigga shit. Goddamn it, cunt right in the head.
Fuck shit.
All these hoes and bitches and shit.
Charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent.
We going live shows that we don't even know.
Do we have to?
They look kinda familiar, like we seen them before.
We've definitely seen them before.
We see these hoes everywhere we go. You heard me? These hoes. All right, y'all. Whenever he give me the signal, we're gonna go live. But in the meantime, my homie Joseph, he's on camera. My boy Kyle is there. We got Blair, Dotin-Haley as our that's the intro. That's mine. I'm finna go live. Y'all ready? What's happening, New Orleans? Welcome to episode 2 of TheMisbelief. This is your host, DC Paul. To my right, what's your name, sweetheart?
Hi, everybody.
You gotta speak loud into the mic,
I'm
baby.
loud. Into the mic. Okay, hi. Hi, everyone. It's me. It's Oshun.
Hey, that's my girl Oshun. And to my left, what's your name, homie?
Oh, it's your boy Martin Bats Bradford at MisterBats on all your social media platforms, and you know we in this here.
Yeah, and over there in the booth, we got my boy Kyle.
Hi,
He's gonna get on the mic
Kyle.
at some point tonight, but that's my man Kyle, y'all. Welcome to TheMisbelief, y'all. This is my episode 2. I realized in episode 1, I didn't explain to you the name TheMisbelief, right? So
you just threw him in that water,
I
son.
threw him in that water. I didn't mean to.
And I heard misbelief was like a downtown term, so you know for some out West Bank, East, you know what I mean, East.
Did you just
Man,
shout
hey.
the West Bank on my show?
I'm not shouting out the West Bank. I'm saying
No,
talking about
West
uptown
Bank.
West Bank and East type cats. They might not even know that term for that. You heard me?
Shame on those
That's all
people.
I'm saying.
Shame on those
The
people.
horizon we call the West Bank. The horizon, the West Bank.
Well, listen, so if you're from New Orleans, you've seen this fruit. It only grows for about 3, 4, in the good season, we get 5 weeks of it in the springtime, right? Some people call it Japanese plum, Chinese plum,
Yeah.
or a japonica.
The technical term I think is a loquat.
Loquat. It is in the quat family.
The quat family.
It's in the quat family. I wrote a little blog post about it short. I'm going to give it to you real quick. See, I've heard Chinese plum, Japanese plum, loquat, japonica. But did you know that only people in New Orleans, and maybe only people of a certain generation from a certain neighborhood in New Orleans, call these fruit misbeliefs, right?
Yeah.
Now-
I was told that told by my great grandmother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sure everybody's seen them, right? They seldom grow in your own yard, but like more so haphazardly with these wild branches from a yard of the shotgun house, like right next to your grandmother's house, right? And it kind of just like bled onto her property because nobody actually planted the tree or took care of it, but it served its purpose, right? So why do we call it TheMisbelief? Well, some people say that Italian immigrants a long time ago, who may have actually brought these trees to New Orleans, call it Mespelis or Nespolo, the common name in Italy. But a Google search by me for these two names show a very similar and related fruit, but not quite what I think is a misbelief. The flowers just don't look right to me, right? Right, but what sounds right to me is New Orleanian mispronunciation of a word in another language. And what sounds right is for care and detail and history to forget something so unique and so freely produces beauty and bittersweetness in its own season that just maybe it's not just a loquat.
Maybe.
It's a misbelief.
You can't believe it. It's very misbelieving.
So I feel like everybody from New Orleans at some point has some kind of misbelief story, whether it's an adult misbelief story, it's from your childhood, maybe you just heard of it. But I'm gonna be asking all of my callers, what's your misbelief story? Do I have a caller? Okay, I have a caller.
Hello, DC. This is Al Aubrey.
Hey, Al, what's up, my man?
What up, Al?
Hey, what's going on?
Yo, this is Al Aubrey, a fellow.
Sorry, but guess what? I'm growing some misbelief seedlings. If you want a tree to plant in your yard, I got one.
Now I have a small tree already in front of my house, my man. Now you have some seedlings. They ain't gonna be quite fruit by the time I need them around April. But Al, do you have a misbelief story? Well, come on, tell me how you found out about the misbelief. Like, what you got? Oh, that's sexy. Let's me do that.
So New Orleans.
Ooh, you got her over here salivating and
I know,
percolating
Mr. Al.
and
Tell me
whatnot.
more about that wine.
So look, Al, man, thank you for calling, bro. Hey, Al, we love you, man. Al was in Fences with me at Anthony Bean Theater. And he played Gabe, my derelict uncle.
He was in Fishes of Me. Fishes of Men with me. You know, trying to get me as who are you, Al? Yeah, and. Now, I'm not talking about Fences. I'm talking about Fishes of Men.
Man. He's talking about this. You talking to Martin right now? He's in DC.
Martin Bats, yeah. What's up? Yes.
Yeah,
what's up?
Bats was sitting right here to my left.
Yes, I'm talking about that Fishes of Men, man.
We having a reunion on the radio.
You was getting me to the Lord. You was getting my character to the better place. There's too much wine.
Now, you know, your misbelief wine might be something, but my misbelief punch is what that is. And if you ain't had none, you need to get on it. Now, we both love you, Al, man. Listen, thank you for calling in, bro. Thank you so much for listening. All right, man. So this is The Misbelief, a show for the millennial voice. Al is not a millennial, but he F's with us real tough. So he can be honorary millennial friend. We're making one of those, man. We're making one. Thank you so much for calling in, Al.
And for people that don't know, just in case,
What you got?
Millennials are anyone born between the years of 1982 and 2002. So for some of y'all folk that was like born in 83, 84, like I ain't no millennial. Yeah, you're a millennial.
Yeah, man. 82 to 02 is a nice little gap. You know, people who came of age in the information age, right? We like I was born in 85. I do know life before the internet,
right.
Before cell phones. But I think what is commonly thought about millennials is that they don't know life before internet and cell phones. So,
And I really feel like we're in that good sweet spot. You
Yes,
feel me?
exactly.
We know what it's like before they had the internet, and we know what it's like, you know, because they got these kids, like you said, that don't even know life without the internet.
Come on, sweet spots.
So we in that
That's
sweet
where we
spot.
at.
You feel me? We knew what it was like to go outside and play.
And we knew the struggles of that doo-doo-doo when that AOL first had that first CD. And you had to wait for the pull-up.
You hear me? You can't even call me because it's that's what you got on that dial up there. Oh.
My man Kyle's over there. Y'all on the radio, you can't see what he's doing
In
the
a
other
studio
room,
full
but
of comedians.
He's doing something to himself that's inappropriate
That's why
for the radio, but it's perfect for the Facebook Live.
Facebook
Look
Live.
on into the
Facebook
Facebook
Live,
Live to see the
too.
shenanigans here in the studio, y'all. So I think we're gonna go on a break soon. Give us 2 more minutes before we go on break, right? I want to hear your misbelief story or something.
Oh, cool. Okay, so I grew up, well, everybody knows my great-grandma has been in the same house.
Everybody knows. Come on now.
Yeah, we all know.
Well, I'm
Let's not act
popular,
like these
and
people
everyone knows me. No, I'm joking. For those who don't know, I come from a very prominent family
Oh my God.
in the 7th Ward.
In what part? In the Western 7th Ward? The Southeastern 7th Ward? Let's be
The
specific.
Esplanade region.
Get out of my face.
Okay, so we have a misbelief tree in the backyard, but it lies on the border of my grandma's house and her neighbor. So we used to climb and get the misbeliefs out the tree every year. So one day the neighbor put up a fence and she started pouring bleach on my grandma's tree.
Oh no, huh?
So we realized that the misbeliefs taste kind of funny. So we're like, Grandma, something wrong with the misbeliefs. My grandma went out there and cut up so bad on that lady.
And she better.
For trying to poison us. My grandma said she was the only one allowed to poison her grandkids.
All right. It was outlandish until your grandmother gave somebody free reign to She was like, you know what? Nobody else will poison my grandkids, but you,
Right.
Hussy, you can poison these two. This one's special, but these two poison them anytime
Right,
you
you
want
can
to.
poison the rest of the neighborhood kids who's climbing on this tree, but these right here, you don't poison them. Okay? So that's my misbelief story.
Nice. Thank you for giving us your misbelief story, baby. If you calling in, if you were a guest on this show, expect me to ask you what's your misbelief story. And as this show goes on, I'm going to explain some more about how the name came about, what the metaphor behind the name means to me, and will hopefully mean to y'all. And we're going to go on break real soon, but when we come back, we got Blair, Dotin-Haley. He's going to talk to us about Blairisms and Lundi Gras Love and all the amazing things he's doing in the city from somewhere else. He don't even live here no more. What up? Facebook Live?
I was on this mug like.
So we can be on even though we started late because the show that came right before us. It went a little long. You come on in, man. We just been on the Facebook Live. So look, listen. When we go on break, we do the Facebook Live exclusive content. Exclusive. Where you can say whatever you want to.
Buzz on this motherfucker panicking, son.
Right? I'm like, you saw me? Did I say nigga at all while I was on the radio?
No.
I'm watching myself. Watching myself.
I kept trying to log my email would not let me log in, so the whole time y'all talking, I'm like, shit, come on. We good now. There's not enough time in between the transitions.
Live.
Even though we started late, we can
I'm in a
follow this time.
I'm an analog girl in the digital world.
Interview part 2.
I don't know what to do. This is my baby Kyle, bro.
What's happening?
Kyle.
We in this
Y'all know
man.
Kyle,
Everybody
my
knows
young
Kyle.
funny brother, man.
Shave that mustache. People don't recognize me. They think I'm another child or
Why you
something.
shave the mustache?
Man, people think I don't wear button down. People think all I do is wear button downs once I shave this mustache.
Button
He's like, oh, I ain't
downs.
never seen you in a regular shirt before. I was like, I wear regular shirts all the time. Nah, what it is? Something's different about you. I was like, shave my mustache. Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. Thought you was a different child or something.
Thought you was a
Who
different
this
child.
fuck? Who kid this fuck coming up? We ain't got no cigarettes.
Come on, follow me. We're gonna find Blair and we're gonna ask our engineer Aaron Neville what song we playing right now because I don't know the name of this artist.
Nice song.
Hey man, what song gonna sing this artist? What? Is that Kurt Busch? Yeah. Oh, shout out to Love 504, my man Kurt Busch. We playing your song Judgment Day, man. Now where's Blair? He up in like 3 minutes. I'm so wasted.
I'm so wasted. That's the shit.
Did Blair go out that door? Stay up here.
How long is the break? 5 minutes?
Okay.
Is the break 5 minutes? No clue. This is fun.
Yeah, man.
This is very fun. Do you guys want to see more of me on the radio? Are they asking questions yourself? What's the questions?
You got bobby pins though?
One guy actually shout him out
No.
and say I'm live.
You know, you like,
Okay.
you like the dude from Oz. You know how he always
Casiapo?
had,
Okay.
he always had a little goofy that he was bald
That's
headed.
what we got. What a
Never
comment
fell
from
off.
everybody.
Never-
Come on, let's watch
Tell
it.
me, ask questions if they want to.
You guys, come on, ask us questions. I know y'all want to hear y'all questions on the Red DDIO.
Man, so look at this. So Blair has these Blairisms, right? And these different phrases that he say, and they're very popular. This young lady apparently rides in
She
music.
rides in Knicks.
She put
She
Knicks.
rides in
I'm
Knicks,
sorry.
and she
Ooh.
made some
My
purses
bad.
inspired by my T-shirt line.
Yeah, she put
And so
that-
she
like
made
this is from a
these.
t-shirt.
These are made from. So this is inspired by this T-shirt.
Facebook Live.
So she made this one
this got
based on
lights
this
on it.
T-shirt, and it lights up.
This is Facebook Live exclusive, y'all.
Man,
That's dope.
that's incredible.
But I can say fuck on my
That just
Facebook
say,
Live. Dope as
oh.
fuck, ain't it?
Let's just say, oh, right.
Because that's one of his.
That's one of mine.
That's one of his phrases. Oh.
I mean, this.
I
is
love this bag.
incredible.
Yeah, man.
She would. I saw all
I'm
of
gonna
them,
put
but
this
that
down,
one,
my
she
hand
just showed
covered
me
in
that
glitter
one.
like I just touched a black
That
woman.
is
Uh-huh.
incredible.
Like me?
Look
I
at
am-
Blairisms.
I'm-
Come on.
I'm just,
That's dope right there.
just wow.
Spread love and
Don't put that
Sonola
on the
way.
floor.
DC,
Give it back to me. You don't
It's
first of all, you
spreading
don't
glitter
put-
everywhere.
You from the
Okay,
East.
but
You don't-
still, I'm not-
you don't know fine
Women
things.
don't put their purses on the floor. I'm sure.
DC,
gonna
they
put
say
this
shout
on
out
the
your
floor?
mama.
Shout out
That's
DC
G.
Mama.
Hi, Mr. Jermaine. That's what we gonna be. We shouting out our mamas? Oh, mommy.
Mamas in general.
Well, Curtis said shout out my
All
mama.
mamas.
Oh, hey, Curtis.
Hey,
That's
Kurt.
incredible.
Hey, Kurt. Shout out your mama, man.
Curtis'
Shout out
brother?
my mama, too,
Yeah.
I guess. His brother, Kurt.
Hi,
Yeah.
Curtis. You should come on the radio
I guess this is the way that you probably should introduce yourself when somebody don't remember you. Remember me, Kurt? This is little brother Kurt. Remember me, Kurt? Remember me from high school, man. You remember me from high school? You probably should. You should be answering now. That I went to call with you and everything, and he was.
Won't you share?
He probably don't.
Blair?
Probably don't. It's all right, Kurt. It's all right. Memories are lost.
Curtis said, "Shout out your mama on the radio."
Curtis said that?
out your mama,
Okay, I will. I will.
We got like 2 more minutes. I'll try to remind.
We got like 1 minute.
I'll try to remind Kurt that he remembers me from school.
Wait, we gotta
He
get
should.
Blair headphones.
Sorry, I have a killer.
You gotta get in there. All right, let me
I
step
didn't know
out
she was
now.
going to deliver them right now.
Look back at this.
That was Al. Okay, man. I mean, Kyle is going to be handling the boards.
That's incredible.
You might want to hear this song. Cause the
When
other
somebody
head-
to charge is just hanging here. If anybody has it. What up, Facebook Live? Y'all are getting
I should
exclusive
probably
content,
Facebook
man.
Live.
All of
too.
these
Let me see.
these
That's
persons here.
incredible. I'm gonna have to
First,
figure
put your
it
phone
out.
on. Do not
That,
disturb.
like Blair, what you gonna do with these? You gonna put them on display on the
Man,
bookshelf?
yeah, but they're gonna have to. I mean, that's gotta go
Behind
at
the
home.
glass
That's gotta
case
go
or
at
something,
home.
man.
That's gotta go at home on
nice.
the mantle.
What's her name? Say her name.
Tamika. That's Tamika Points.
Hi, Miss Tamika Points. You're
Tamika
very
Points.
talented.
You did
She's
that, baby.
amazing. I mean, like
I know
incredible.
she could not have been better with
Incredible.
the flow.
I know, right?
That's specially made for a motherfucker right there.
I feel like that was a fourth motherfucker. Like, it was
Well,
an
because I need to
organic.
get my fucks and my dams, my shits,
Right.
and my niggers
I feel like
out
that was an-
before I go back on the radio.
Because you also shout out your
My
mama.
dad to my
I'm gonna tell my
nigga.
mama on
But right here, we're going to cuss.
we're gonna say fuck pussy nigga shit.
Look,
Right in the ass, cunt. Am I ready? Yeah, I'm ready. No, you know what time you're on? Oh, you mean for the that segment? Possibly. We got time to bring a break from but no.
Okay.
Somebody open
I always wondered people trying to get out.
Open the door downstairs.
Crazy. That's always wondered.
I feel like you should have for the end.
Okay. Just throw it out
Got
there.
you,
and hit
baby.
them. Just something to think about, that's all.
What happened?
Talk to the camera.
What's poppin'? Was good, man. Y'all get the
Lick your lips.
motherfucker. And then people know I'm the Potty Mouth Podcast, the Fly with Bass Podcast. Check it out. You feel me?
Like
And
it.
tune in.
Get your
WBOK
eye
12:30 a.m. What's the number? What's the number they could call?
Oh.
That's not the right number.
It's not the
I
right
know because I
number.
called last night. I
We
mean,
have
last
to
week.
we have to go ask.
When we
ask
get that
Aaron.
number, you feel me? Come fuck with us. You hear me? I mean, we all
Everybody.
say like, oh shit. That's how we
Go
started.
to the next room and
We're
ask
about to
Aaron
go
what it
on
is.
WBOK.
Tell them they can listen online.
Y'all can listen online.
If you're not in the city.
What's happening? WBOK New Orleans. We are back. We are back. This is the Misbelief with your host DC Paul. To my right, what's your name, sweetheart?
My name is the one and only, the lovely Oshun.
Maybe I just say what's your name. I ain't actually give yourself
When you're
title that you
Oshun,
just
you have
made
to
up.
give
I
an
don't know where
introduction.
you made it. One and only. Until your lips, homie, what's your name?
Your boy Martin Bats, Radford. Call me that, Mr. Bats, motherfucker.
People can't say their names. Huh?
No, we got full power titles out here.
That is so 2015. Just say your name.
We're a Perkins.
Hey, DC ain't even your government.
That's T. All right. All right. So listen, man, we are here with a good friend of mine, like my guest, Blair Dotin-Haley. Hey, Blair. Now, thank you for being here, man.
Congratulations on your new show. This is the second episode.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Man, I'm happy to be a part of like kind of the, you know, the first, as you know, you just getting started.
Well, it's
You know,
perfect
I
timing
appreciate it.
because
I
you're here in
appreciate
the city, just for what the few days up until when?
I'm here till actually next Thursday. I try to get a little bit in, when I do come down, because I only get to come down, you know, twice, maybe 3 times a year if I'm lucky.
Mm-hmm.
I try to stay a little bit of time. So been here since Wednesday of this week and leaving next Thursday.
Okay.
So,
Now we're gonna get into some real details about you, but first I want to hear your misbelief story.
So so first of all, I love misbeliefs.
All right.
I love. I've always been a fan of sour flavors. So like, you know, Sour Patch Kids and the whole. So I love misbeliefs. I love kumquats. And I love citrus. So my grandmother actually, who lives out in Kenner, I grew up with them with a misbelief tree in their yard, and so I had misbeliefs whenever they were in
Oh,
season.
so you had the exclusive.
I had the exclusive.
I'm on the cats that to jump into your grandma's backyard, climb up a tree, and run them off. So you know.
Right. I had the exclusive. I mean, like whenever they were in season, we were always up in the tree, and until the tree, they don't have the tree anymore.
Right.
But I mean, all through my childhood, it was never a thing.
What neighborhood is that?
He said it was
That's
never a
Kenna.
thing.
It was
Yeah.
Kenna.
and y'all called them misbeliefs?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Blair.
Well, my grandmother lived in Kenna, but I didn't grow up in.
I know you
right,
did.
So that's why.
We
it's
will
not-
get there.
We're coming to that part.
That's why I make sure I'm clear.
Don't confirm it.
I just
from
want
the
to make
eastern
sure I'm
bank
clear
of the
about
city.
that.
But you, Blair, who are you, man? For the people who don't already know who you are, man, just tell us a little bit about yourself, brother.
Well, being from New Orleans, the first thing that people always ask, they either ask you what high school you're from, or the old school is who your people are. So I'm gonna tell you who my people are.
There you go.
I'm gonna tell you who my people are. So I'm the first grandson of Oretha Castle Haley, the civil rights freedom fighter.
Oh, so it's not Aretha.
I was gonna say
It is not Aretha.
I'm sorry.
I was going because listen, last year around this time.
Yeah, we had a whole conversation about this.
We was on the radio with Oliver Thomas, and I was like, yeah, man, the grandson of Oretha Castle Haley, and he was like, no, it's Oretha Castle Haley.
You better give them people.
And that's Miss Oretha to you, young man. That's how he checked me.
You need to stop that.
No, he checked me hard.
Now, part of that conversation I remember to the degree that you do. The rest of it, I'm not sure if we. But it's interesting that because there is a thing about the pronunciation. I mean, I don't take offense because I know that most people have heard it as.
You can't get it out.
It's because growing up, I didn't call her grandma, so I called her Mama Oretha.
Oh, so that's part of your
That's
vernacular.
part of my vernacular. I called her Mama
That
Oretha.
New Orleans dialect.
I called her Mama Oretha. That was her name, and I called her Mama Oretha. And the reason why I know that's the pronunciation is because Madea, who was her mother, that's what she called her. That was how she pronounced it. And so whenever anybody tried, I mean, I've had actually people try to debate me about it.
Right,
Like
it ain't your grandmother.
Like you don't know her.
I'm calling her what her mama called her.
Okay.
So there's that.
Cash is clear.
Exactly.
So Blair, this is The Misbelief. It's a show for the millennial voice. You, sir, do not fall in. Is it that you don't consider yourself one, or you don't fall in that?
I don't fall into the window. So
Okay.
1982 to 2002.
I'm
But when they first tried to start this generation, where I found out that they at first made it 1977.
I saw 79. I didn't see 77.
Well, I saw 77 to it was like 2004
So
or
what's it called? Is it Generation X? Is that
no.
X before? It's
X before millennials?
No, we're Y. Y and millennials are the same
Okay,
thing.
Right,
so-
it's X millennials.
Okay.
Millennials and Y are the same thing.
Right.
Well, what I think happened though is they started the window
Too early.
and then they extended. As the years went on, they didn't come up with another name. The years have extended. So when they made it 1970, you said 6 or 7
yeah.
to 2000 and what have you, that was the window at the time.
Right.
Because they've extended the window. I mean, what are they calling the folks who are born now? Are they
There's
still
a
millennial?
there's a name for that. I'm gonna look it up right fast.
Yeah.
It's a weird name too.
So with you not being a millennial, what's your opinion on millennials, man? And give it to us straight.
I'm gonna give it to you straight. Like, as with likely my perspective on any group, including Generation X, the baby boomers, the Generation X folks who are after them, the Generation Y. There are things about the generation that are, I think, things I really appreciate, and there are things about the generation that frustrate me, right? I mean, I appreciate the vigilance, the vigor, the bright-eyedness of the generation. I appreciate how much this generation is so very take no nonsense, right? But at the same time, what frustrates me with the generation is sometimes I feel like in being no nonsense, there's a lack of respect for the history that exists and for what has come before you.
It's like the double-edged sword
It's
of the information age.
That's exactly right. Because there are so many things that are at your fingertips, and because there are so many things that you are just. I think about it like this. I got frustrated, and I never said this on social media, and I'm going live, so y'all gonna hear it now. I got frustrated often during the last election cycle with some of the millennials who had only had Barack Obama as their option to vote ever, right? Right. For me, as someone who's voted in a number of presidential elections in my life prior to Barack Obama, it was a little bit like a misunderstanding or taking for granted of what your options were if you were going to participate at all. Now, there are some people who have decided that they're not going to participate in the system at all, and I completely respect that because I understand the perspective from whence they're coming. But folks who have decided to participate, if you're going to participate from an extremely informed perspective and with a sense of and an understanding of the process outside of what you've just experienced in, the last 4 or 8 years.
And you even said extremely informed, and some of them aren't even midway informed,
like
slightly.
Minimally informed, like regular par. Are you up to par with your information? Okay, so
which I think is another part of the double-edged sword that you talked about.
Right.
What is misinformation and alternative facts that are out there?
Well, there's that too. But what about the paradox of having so much information at your fingertips while simultaneously being one of the most uninformed populations that exists? I mean, that's a huge paradox.
It's maybe my first time hearing that we're the most uninformed.
Oh no, I'm not talking about millennials. I'm just talking about people. I'm just talking about people in general, right? I mean, we're talking about right now an age where, and this is intergenerational.
Right.
This is not just to millennials. We have a problem nationally and globally with misinformation and alternative facts, and
so true.
At a time where more information is available than ever before in history.
Because we still remember the encyclopedias, man. We remember the card catalog. Come on, we had to work for the information. Now it's like it's at your fingertips. And
you still don't know. How many times have you been on your way to a party, or that's at a particular place and somebody called you or text you to ask you the address?
I know, it's like, can't you put yours in your GPS? Like,
all I'm gonna do is Google it for you.
Exactly. So
that,
you may not be a millennial, but I have watched you successfully use a millennial tactic. You employed it. It is called Blairisms. Now, Blairisms, and I'm gonna throw this out there before you talk about it. TheBlairisms.com. If you're listening, if you're on your computer, check out TheBlairisms.com. Get you some merch. But man, tell us about it. And tell us how it started and what it is and all that good stuff.
Okay. So the Blairisms themselves are expressions of mine. They're sayings, they're quotes, they're things that both I've come up with and been inspired by that I've shared in my social media world, right? And have become to people both inspirational and reflective and things that they find funny and engaging and entertaining. And so a couple months ago, I was with a friend of mine who lives out in California. Shout out to Courtney, who she and I went to Xavier together. And we went to Xavier Political Science together, and she and I were having lunch in LA, and she said to me, she was asking me for some social media help, right, in helping to build her social media brand and selling apparel that she was doing. And she said to me, if you put some of your Blairisms that you say on Facebook on T-shirts and on apparel, people would buy them.
And did they? And do they? And are they?
Yeah. And I said, really? You think so? And so I went right to Facebook and I made a status about, I think it was, sometime in the mid-afternoon on December 7th, and said, who would buy a T-shirt from the Blairisms T-shirt line? And I put the phone down while we were eating, and picked it back up a few minutes later, and I mean, it was just it was on fire.
I'll be watching.
And I said, I guess we should be doing this. I guess we need to do this.
And look at you doing so for you to not be a millennial and you have another source of income as well as a platform for you to get your ideas and your message across. And it started on social media. Of all the social medias, Facebook. Check you out, Mr. Not a Millennial, but like some millennials haven't figured that out yet. How to use your social media.
Well, I'm gonna give him props.
Generate.
I'm definitely giving props. Much respect to you, dude. Anytime I see, especially a black cat, you still young enough. Even though you don't count yourself as a millennial, you still a young black man.
Man,
You feel me? But what I'm saying is, I'm gonna get what he did. Facebook though, of all of the social medias, that's the oldest one.
Right. True that. Facebook is my
old
favorite. Shout out to Facebook, and if you're watching Facebook Live, shout out to you for watching, man. But like, it's my favorite of them all. And if you would have did it on Snapchat, son, you would have to just.
And I don't even have a Snapchat.
Me either. But if you did, you would have to.
But that's what I'm saying. He still got his screw the millennial stripes, because I know when I bring up.
I'm not a screw to millennials.
You're a little bit screw to millennials.
I'm not.
Okay, I don't want to.
I'm married to a millennial.
Oh, true.
So, shout out to Bay. I'm married to a millennial. So I'm not anti-millennial.
I know.
I'm hold millennial accountable millennial.
Okay.
I want to hold millennials accountable.
I think that's the best way to be.
That's absolutely.
The only thing I'm saying on it is cool. It's cool that because I have students that when you say Facebook to them, they're like, oh my God, you're old. So it just made me think, like, when you try to say, well, you're a millennial, it's Facebook. It's like, well, at least he towing the line with it.
Yeah, we early millennials.
We early millennial.
So before we go to break, before we say goodbye to you, man, on Lundi Gras, we got something big going on in Cafe Istanbul. This is your 6th year doing Lundi Gras Love. Tell them about Lundi Gras Love.
So Lundi Gras Love is a night that we kind of rendezvous in New Orleans with what feels like all family. My brother DC was a host last year with Elliot Love, and he'll be returning this year to host it.
I sure will.
On Monday night. It's a night of music and good times and family and good vibes.
Yeah,
so
and love.
Come out to Cafe Istanbul. We'll be there starting at 8 o'clock.
So
we got a bunch of folks that are gonna perform. Kevin Styles, who was the local great artist.
Last year we had
Sunny is a big. Go ahead.
Okay, so last year we had the Floicists, right? The Floicists have a Floetry, and she did this Floetic cipher where a bunch of the very talented poets and spoken word artists in this city got to shine, right? But then some of the R&B artists like Sonny Marie. Sonny
Marie will be back this year.
She will be back this year, man. She had that hit last year. I'm so New Orleans. That was my thing. You heard me?
That's right.
So go to LundiGrasLove.com if you're looking for tickets. That is this upcoming Monday at Cafe Istanbul. Doors at 8. You can get tickets at the door, right?
You can get tickets at the door.
But last year it was so loud. Oh, it was so packed, and it lived up to his name. It was Lundi Gras. It was love.
I just want to give a shout out to whoever did this beautiful flyer for Lundi Gras Love, and all you see is Blair's beautiful face on the front, so you can't help but know that
shout
this
out to
is
my
his
boy
event.
Pavon. He's a NOLA native. My boy Pavon Dunbar went to Xavier with me and has taken care of has been doing the Lundi Gras Love flyer for the last 2, 3, 4 years for Lundi Gras.
Blair's smiling face. If you know Blair, you know this smile.
Right.
You know this smile is right there on the flyer, and it is warm and welcome.
I see why you have so many supporters getting behind his line, man. He made me want to give him money just off the flyer, man. He's so trusting.
Doesn't he?
It's like, give me a hug.
And he got 2 .coms. He got the Blairisms.com and LundiGrasLove.com. Most millennials can't maintain 1 .com. I'm telling on myself.
All I have is a hashtag.
Okay, I got a hashtag and I got a Facebook page that I try to keep popping.
Please go to his site, man. What is it again?
So everybody, please check out. You can check me out on Facebook, Blair Dotin-Haley, on Instagram, BK.Haley, theblairisms.com, TheBlairisms.com, or LundiGrasLove.com.
All right, thank you, Blair, so much, man. Holler at us on Lundi Gras Cafe Istanbul. We're going to have a good time and spread some love. We're going to break real quick. Shout out to Kirk Bush, Love 504 for his last song played during our break. We'll see y'all in about 5 minutes.
I'll remind them.
Facebook, hold on. What I did not show y'all, we didn't get to talk about while we were on the station, were these purses from, and I'm not going to be able to, I want to do this now to show y'all. A friend of mine who was in the Knicks parade created some Blairisms inspired purses, and she dropped them off to me. She happened to drop them off to me at the radio station as we were preparing. So here is the O Blairisms purse.
Facebook. Shout out to my homie Joseph.
Arnell, are you flying?
Shout out to my homie Joseph, man. He's
You
a
might
master
have
cameraman.
to these little shit, but I don't know about that one.
Hey, now.
I want to put this on my lap.
That's gorgeous.
With squinty
Yeah.
eyes.
Who got the squinty eyes?
Yeah, I got the
So
squinty
that's the
eyes.
old
I got the
purse.
squinty eyes.
I love
Here's
that
the
squinty eyes.
504
Keep with the
purse.
squinties, you know. You got Pelicans on your shirt, man. It's a New Orleans shirt. It's a New Orleans
Here's
polo.
the
Come on now.
504
Got a whole bird on that bitch.
inspired.
Joseph, I just want to say how good you look behind that camera. They
Wait,
not
y'all,
giving you
y'all ain't
enough
seen
love.
nothing. It lights
Jacket for
up,
beats,
my
They're not
God.
giving you enough love.
Check that
Not
out.
ready. Ain't that ready?
You're loved.
Showing the bicep.
I did
tattoos
another
off
video
today.
when she dropped them off.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
I was
What's
just
up?
so overwhelmed, but I want to show
Need
you
my
something
coffee.
live right fast before I get out of here.
Show them that one. You guys
So,
look at this.
finally,
I could have done that. Do we have them kicks in it?
Kick.
this is the All Blocks Matter Blairisms.
Oh, so
My
let me
God.
explain that. So, like, listen, anybody can get blocked on Facebook. I've blocked a couple people. All blocks matter. Anybody can get this
and
blocked.
here's-
You heard me. You
and here's
disrespect
the-
me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go for it.
So what I was gonna say is All Blocks. It started out as a social media kind of thing, but it extends into the macrocosm of your real life.
Right.
I had people always saying to me, "Well, I wish I could block people in real life," and my response was, "You can. You relegate who has
Some
the
people who are
access to
blocked
your life
in my
and
real
to your
life and
space."
you know who
And
you
so
are.
you
You
gotta
might be
block
watching,
people in
but
real
you're
life.
blocked.
That
You ain't even
happens,
fuck with me
and
like
they
that
all
because you're
matter.
blocked.
And check out the website, yo. Like, these are some really cool shirts, man.
They all
You
matter.
got the not my, with each hand
Oh,
clap,
this-
your
this
face,
is
my
my
president. No, I love
Every
that.
syllable.
You got the
Look at God. You got that one. Look at God.
Look at God. I want the speaker these a little bit on
He
it.
got t-shirts, man. He got, I want the 504 hoodie.
Okay,
He
y'all, I
got
gotta go.
mugs.
We're going in dinner.
Right, he got
Love y'all much.
wall art and tote bag.
Come on, dude. My dude is doing it, bruh. I'm so like, this is, you a beast, son.
This is how you market and get it done.
Of course, I'm the mama. I take the glasses off and wipe the glitter off so you get it in this right.
That's incredible. That's
Like-
incredible.
He's taking off his
This is the 504 shirt.
Right here.
I had to rep the 504.
Where does it come from?
TheBlairisms.com. Check out TheBlairisms.com. We're actually going to be doing. This is kind of the Mardi Gras edition of the 504.
Who is
We're going to be
this
doing
gentleman?
another.
I'm the Bay.
we're
I'm
gonna be
also
doing
in
another-
the
I'm gonna be doing
504.
another year-round version of this too. Soon.
Also with the Jack. Hey, happy Mardi Gras.
See?
Oh, yeah.
y'all got a bunch
About to party this one.
That's Z, but no,
Let's
all
go
you gotta
party.
do is- All you gotta do is drop Z's name.
Right.
In my life, and you
I
have
know.
all access to my life if you drop Z's name.
One more time for live. One more time for Facebook Live. The
One
person
more
live.
time for Facebook Live.
12 people was hit. And it didn't be in it. So it was a car cloud.
This one though. This one though.
Man, get the whole bag, baby.
I don't know, someone might be listening.
This is incredible.
That's not earlier on.
I've got to wear this with the shirt because the shirt looks just like this. This is. I don't even have words for it. Peace, DC's Facebook. Thank you, DC, for having me.
We'll put you on first.
Thank you, brother. I will see you.
Lovely to meet you, baby.
Good to meet you too, brother. Good to meet you.
Same,
First, we're gonna talk
yeah.
about who you are on
Y'all be
social,
blessed.
and then
So come sit down and put these on.
Y'all take it easy.
okay, and then you gonna ask him, you gonna see if
Take your head off.
Thank you, thank you.
Come get some of this love.
There we go, there we go.
Got it?
This love over
He
here.
gonna explain what one social is.
Everybody who's sitting on this side, get some of this Oshun love.
I'm actually MisterBelief story.
Oh, whatever you're ready.
I mean, just have them ready.
Oh, you talking about the track?
No, I'm actually, what's your MisterBelief story? Like, you ever
Oh,
about the
okay.
fruit?
Yeah, my brother broke his own climbing out.
Save it.
Grandmother missed it.
Save it.
I know.
Because I ain't trying to cut you out.
I know. Oh, I'm sorry. Facebook. You may not see our love affair.
Goddamn, how many commercials is they gonna play during my show? Shit. I mean, fuck.
We
Hold
the
on.
new BET, baby.
We have to pay the bills, okay?
We gotta pay the bills?
We gotta pay every last one.
They want us on this radio. We gotta keep these lights
I mean,
on.
goddamn, right? Fine.
Where's my mama? We shouting out your mama. D-May. Oh, she had in Jimmy.
My mama, I'm gonna shout out my mama. She can't listen. She in Dallas.
No, they have. You can listen online.
You can listen online?
Yes.
Is she listening online? I'm gonna find out.
Curtis say shout out your mama.
I will at some point throughout the show. I'm gonna
Soon as the
do it in the very beginning. Mama, I made it.
That's how it would be.
Mama, I made it.
Before we start, I want to say God is good.
First, giving the honor to God. Pastor.
We're gonna pass the plate.
Oh, did I finish my drink? I finished my drink.
I left it and I left it Hennessy in the car.
Okay, on the next break, I'm gonna pour myself a drink and we'll keep it going.
We need some misbelief.
We need some
Kind of
misbelief.
drink.
I know. Why do we not have that on deck?
I
got a drink here.
I got Jack and juice in my bag.
Another commercial.
I'm only supposed to make misbelief punch for big events.
This is format is flowing.
Yeah, man. It's
Really good.
It's fun too.
Can we put a circle of light from the Lion King when I do mine? I don't know, I have glitter. I'm gonna start putting glitter in my mouth.
Oh man, you're getting close.
All that nigga pores and shit, son.
Right. Oh. Jesus Christ. Hey, let them pay them bills, man.
I know, right?
How many commercials is they gonna play during my show?
Next week, if you guys catch us, I'll be doing a cipher with Remy Ma, Nicki Minaj. We'll be up in there
man, Rod
passing
Digger,
them. Mine as well.
Lil Mama,
Kimberly Denise Jones.
Charlie Baltimore.
3D Nati. She gonna wear to all these hoes.
I'm about to say, oh, don't,
Right.
don't bring up 3D Nazi. It's not being a joke when you say that. She can really kill it.
Shout out 3D Nati.
Shouts out.
I don't want to put her up against nobody, but it'll be hard.
Ain't nobody fuck with 3D
I'm
Nazi.
gonna call her next week. I'm gonna see if she
Ain't nobody fuck with 3D
Her
Nazi.
and
Shouts
Remy,
out.
though. Her versus Remy. It's the last one.
Is it?
It's the last one.
What up, Oliver Thomas? We listening to your commercial right
On the
now.
Millennial Show. I called him a congressman on my Instagram story.
Oh, you corrected it 3 times.
Make sure he's not a congressman. He's a city councilman. I be
You call
speaking
Oliver Congressman?
only on my Instagram story.
OT.
So maybe only 200 people saw it.
Yo, OT did his thing at the Dick Gregory show though.
What did he do?
He was hosting. He
Do
was
these cough
funny.
buttons really
I
work?
want to
Can I press
that
this?
thing.
I don't. This thing look a little broken.
Yeah.
What's cough mean?
I mean, you hold it to cough. I guess it turned the mic off.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
What's happening, yo? Welcome back to the Misbelief.
Welcome
I
back,
believe
welcome back.
that intro music is by my boy, Phat Word. That's Phat Word? I believe so. Yeah, that's Phat Word, man. So, this is our segment. First of all,
Yeah.
welcome back to the Misbelief.
Welcome back.
Here,
Woo!
12:30 a.m. To my right, I got my homegirl, Oshun. To my
Yowza.
left, I got my man, Martin.
It's your boy Bats. And I want to throw this in here. I was sent to go look up what the generation after the millennials are. It's Generation Z.
Generation
Z.
Z.
Yeah, okay, so original, right?
Z.
Also, the names is post millennials,
Also very
the
much
I
With a
generation,
lowercase I.
and here's the one that's weird: plurals. Why would you call a whole generation plurals?
What? Are they having twins?
I'm gonna have to research why that.
All right, but go ahead. I just threw that out there.
All right, man. So this here segment is called "What's Going On Out Here."
What's going on out
What's
here?
going on out here?
You heard me?
You heard me? It's where we talk about local news and topics, talking points, events. We're gonna feature eventually. Well, tonight we're gonna feature a stylist of the week. We also got a segment from One Social. My man, Madania Graves is here representing One Social. What up, Madania?
Yes. What's going on, man? How's everything?
Not bad, bro. How's everything with you?
Oh, everything's good, man. I'm living, man. I'm trying to nurse this cold, get over this.
I'm well.
You still
It's not, you know.
You still the man. You've
Yeah.
been the man, bro.
Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you.
So, do you have a misbelief story for us before we go any further?
Man, I do have a misbelief story.
What you got?
Is this like a thing that like everyone in New Orleans has a misbelief tree in their grandmother's backyard? Because
Yes.
we did.
Yes.
We did. And one time, it's not an elaborate story, but my brother actually broke his arm climbing my grandmother's misbelief tree.
That's elaborate enough.
I mean, it was a big tree and it was a big fall, but he got the misbeliefs though,
And that was all.
and we ate them.
Yes.
So your grandmother had a big misbelief tree. That's all I heard in that story. It was a big tree in your
Boy,
grandma's
you better
backyard.
stop,
Don't give me
boy.
that address. Because when the season come around, my heart gets fenced. All right, man. So you're here repping One Social, right? Tell us about One Social.
So One Social is I would say it's a, I guess, so we operate as a artist and events management company.
Right.
But we're also moving into the content providing aspect of it. You know, when you go on Facebook or Instagram or just surfing the internet, you're normally getting all these type of cool and creative things, right, being thrown at you. So it's coming from every different direction. So with One Social, what we wanted to do, we wanted to take the cool, the creative, and social issues and put them in one place, right? So if you go on our Facebook, One Social, the number One Social, you'll see just different posts from us on just social issues, new music, new events coming out here and abroad, and just, you know, getting in tune with what's going on out there.
You mentioned new music, man. So I'm gonna have you here, a representative from One Social here, hopefully every Saturday night, to introduce us to some new music or a new artist or something new, and always somebody local, right?
Because they're out here.
Because they're out here.
That's what's going on out here.
All right, so who you got? What you got for us today? We're gonna play it after the break of this segment. But what you got?
So what a lot of people don't know is I came up through the you know, the DJ Rod Smooth era, and you know, that whole soul.
You're still a millennial, right?
I'm still a millennial. I'm 31. I'm still I'm still a millennial. But my love for music just grew with me, right? From hip hop to R&B to neo soul. So I would get probably about 2 to 3 artists every other week saying, "Hey man, I got this song. Like, I want you to hear it. I want you to, you know, promote it for me," and everything like that. So we've pretty much compiled a pretty hefty hard drive of new artists, neos from neo soul to hip hop to you know, just traditional R&B, country. So
wait, hold on, we got local country artists here?
We have local country artists.
Really?
Word.
Yes.
Okay, I might just give somebody a chance. Okay, I
don't want to.
Well, is it country bounce?
Kind of country.
Like the
Is it country bounce?
Yeah, I'm gonna let them. So yeah, it's kind of country bounce mixed with
Zydeco.
Yeah, and I'm not.
So they black?
They're black.
Okay, we'll take that. Okay.
Well, I'm
real boy.
I'm about to name because I'm not really on.
What you got for us today?
So tonight, I brought a young R&B artist by the name of Brandon Terrell.
Brandon Terrell.
What's up, B?
What's his? Let me find his Instagram real quick. What's his Instagram?
It's yes. I am Brandon Terrell.
I am Brandon Terrell.
Yes.
Very talented man. I'm gonna tell you real quick. I heard first time I heard his recorded music. I believe might have been Joseph or possibly Raheem Glasby that was playing it, right? And I was like, oh, is that new Tank? It was like, nah. I said, oh, this that new Jamie Foxx.
Right.
It was like, no.
This new album he dropped, man, is off the chain. And you have writers, you have Joseph on there as a writer, you have Quentin Hakeem, who is,
not our dude man in the Facebook Live, Joseph. None of Joseph.
None of Joseph. You have Quentin Hakeem on as a writer. You have music by Cool Nasty worked on this project.
Okay.
So you have, it's a awesome.
We
awesome
love Cool
album.
Nasty.
So what's his single? What you gonna play for us?
So I think what we're gonna play tonight is called "It's Yours." It's the clean version, you know.
It better be.
Yeah, it's good. I listen to it. It's clean. It's called "It's Yours." You know, so.
We'll take that, man. Thank you, Madania, for coming to represent One Social, y'all.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna hear that Brandon Terrell, "It's Yours." Not now, but when we go to the break. Not now.
You want to put it in?
No, not now, man. We still doing what's going on out here. We still.
We want to throw Brandon Terrell.
But keep it queued up because when we go on break, we playing that Brandon Terrell. Shout out, man. I like him. He's a good guy, man.
And he's good people. He's real good people.
Also, if I could just throw in next month on the 25th, Brandon Terrell will be performing at the Ace Hotel with Jack Freeman. He's not a New Orleans artist. He's a Houston artist. Okay. With Jack Freeman, we do a show each month. It's called Houston by NOLA, where we bring Houston artists to New Orleans to pair up with New Orleans artists. And we did a show at the Ace Hotel.
Well, that's what's going on out here. That's
March
the Ace Hotel, March 25th.
Yes, with Cool Nasty.
Oh,
Cool Nasty, Brandon
all you got to say is
Terrell,
Cool Nasty.
and Jack Freeman.
All right, man. Thank you so much, brother. We still on what's going on out here. We're discussing local news, topics, talking points. Bats, what's going on out here?
Man, we got a few things going on out here, you feel me? If we get on a little serious tip a bit.
Oh, do we have to?
We gotta get, you know, because that's what's going on out here, man. It's not all fun games, Zydeco, and Black Country artists, you know. We gotta get
got him.
We gotta get to some heavier things. And like one thing that went viral, man, was this essay at this school in Baton Rouge, the St. Michael Archangel High School. There's this essay that the student wrote. They were supposed to be writing about you know, Black history, and it's a majority white school. And you know, when you went to a white school, it was like, hey write something good about Black history. And I'm not going to say that they always gonna screw it up, but I knew that somebody was gonna take it left. So this particular, it's a long, I'm not gonna read this whole letter. It's a long screwed up letter, but here's just an excerpt of it. It's at the bottom. After this person had made freaking 3 or 4 paragraphs discrediting Dr. King's speech, talking everything you can say, but we're supposed to give them a month when they cannot even wear pants that fit them, when they shoot cops for protecting people. Now, I can easily point out a good or a bad black. For example, after a thing with 3 of them, a week later, something happened. I was in Walmart with my grandmother and saw this black man coming towards us. I calmly went to the other side of the buggy when he passed us. My grandmother was shocked that I did that because nothing would have happened to us. But later, we saw that same man and a 10-year-old boy getting arrested. Who knows what was going on? So therefore, I know that he was not a good man. Sad to say this, but maybe things would be better if they would have stayed slaves. I should not have to be scared for my life when I see them in my sight.
Oh, you wait till the Facebook Live. I got some choice words for this. Okay, she's a high school student. All right, so my least favorite part was, think about it though. None of the apostles were different ethnic. They were all white.
The apostles, as in the Bible, the apostles.
There was no black or Hispanic mentioned really back when Jesus' time was.
Oh,
I'm gonna stop it right there.
Back when Jesus' time was.
So like let's.
She speaks for herself about her own opinion.
And if anything, like the school, St. Michael, the Archangel High School, you know, the news was they apologized. They sent out an apology on behalf of the girl. You need to be apologizing for the fact that you obviously aren't educating her to the point that you need to be educating. If she think that there aren't no ethnics in the Bible. Are you freaking kidding me?
The crazy part about this is...
You almost cussed her.
I almost had it.
The crazy part about it is
Wait
the
till
only
Facebook
thing
Live.
that I can really think of is my first New Orleans thing. I know you lying.
I know you effing lying.
You know what I'm saying? Like we need to make a whole song for some of these white misinformed white people. Jesus Christ was a black man. Jesus Christ was a black man. Or brown man, wherever you want to play it, you feel me? But you know, y'all got to do better in this educating St. Michael Mark.
What about her parents? Are her parents not ashamed?
Well, clearly. I wonder how her parents feel. I mean, she got to be getting these ideas from somewhere. And apparently the school said ideas aren't coming from them because they were forced to write a response. Yeah. So it ain't as a Catholic school in Baton Rouge, they ain't teaching her that there.
Dear friends of St. Michael High School, working with students is always a challenge. As a school community, we want our students to explore ideas and express feelings as part of their formation. While doing so, we sometimes find some of those ideas or feelings are not supported by our school or our church. Our Catholic. And the thing is, you're a school based off a church, and y'all don't even know in your Bible that the apostles didn't come from white America or Europe.
I don't think that they didn't know it. I feel like she is just an idiot.
Well, her idiotic self gonna write 5 paragraphs talking about that nonsense.
How old is this little girl?
It's a high school, and I believe they say she's a freshman.
What is said or written by individual students, as I try to find out how old her goofy self was,
may be contrary to the teachings of the church and the mission. They just basically keep repeating themselves. It's sincerely L&B leader principal. I'm not about to read off 5 paragraphs. We sorry. It wasn't on us.
You don't feel like that too. It's just her. We sorry.
I feel like you are white-splaining the brainwashing of this child.
White apologizing.
And it's not doing anything. That's just like dropping a dish on the floor. It breaks and say, "Oh, I'm sorry."
I white apologize.
Right. It's too late, baby.
And one thing that's getting getting me through is this rising issue with, you know what I mean, at one point it was this thing, the term white guilt, where, you know, white people, they feel bad for all the things that their ancestors have done, et cetera, et cetera. And that white guilt these days is seeming to turn into white rage to the point where it's like, as if, like, you know what I mean, white people, especially white males, I be seeing acting as if they try to discredit systemic racism. They try to discredit the fact that all our issues that we speak on exist. I'm trying to say, like, if so many black people keep on saying, yes, we get discriminated for jobs, yes, we get discriminated for housing, yes, we get discriminated for this, discriminated for that. We've been saying this stuff for decades. And then you gonna sit up here and teach your children who out here writing these dumb behind essays, you feel me, completely purporting the same old nonsense over and over again. Trevor Noah just said it. Racism is a disease that we need to be treated as such, and he keep on getting passed and passed and passed. Well, the point some of y'all parents, some of y'all out here need to be taking, what's the word I'm looking for? Need to take the responsibility of what y'all outspurts are putting out here. You feel me? So screw you and your apology. Y'all need to get y'all people together.
And that's what's going on out here. Y'all think that's the end of that segment. And did he snap? Oh, we trying to keep it lighthearted and fun on the Misbelief, but real talk, real time on WBOK, man. I think WBOK, Real Talk, Real Time. We're going to go on break and play Brandon Terrell's single, man. Thank you so much, Madania, for showing up, y'all.
Love you, Madania.
You are what's going on out here, man.
I'll see y'all next week.
Yeah, we sure will. I'll see y'all next week.
Bring us some hot stuff. Woo! We got that on Facebook Live. We got that on Facebook Live.
Like you can't fucking curse, dog. Man, they be blowing you with that bullshit, dog.
People booty.
That's crazy.
What?
All right.
Wow.
I'm gonna have a drink and smoke, and then we're gonna do it out there.
Oh,
No,
man,
don't
I
follow him
appreciate
out there.
y'all.
No, follow me. You can't.
You can't follow him.
You can't step out with me because
Right.
you're on the clock.
This
You're holding
ain't
the
your
camera.
This ain't your energy.
I like that energy.
Thank you.
Yes.
Woo. Much love,
It was
baby.
great. I'll see y'all next
All
week.
right.
Have some more new music for y'all.
Now,
Take it
I don't
easy,
know
my
if I'm gonna
brother.
be here next week 'cause I don't
Take it
know
easy,
if it is.
Facebook Live.
I'm just
See y'all next week.
We could switch in and out as far as I'm concerned.
No, you vile. You can't go nowhere. He's already said that.
I'm saying even if it's you and me, India, like you and me could switch in and out.
Oh yeah.
And I know I'm gonna be missing a couple when I gotta start the show I'm in. So
Which one you doing now?
I'm in a show called Sweet Bird of Youth.
Sweet Bird of Youth.
Yeah, and, you know, I was like,
Who doing plug the play?
when we get closer to it.
Yeah.
I'm talking about on this live right now.
Oh, I forgot we live. My bad. Sweet Bird of Youth drops March 25th with Southern Rep. It's gonna be at the Loyola Marquette Theater, and I'm playing a Lovable Gigolo apparently.
Ooh, sexual chocolate.
So we gonna see how that rock out. I gotta remember that, you know, things are still going on. My things ain't
Right.
going on.
I forgot too.
But
It's okay. I love you all.
It was fun. Oh, my bad.
No, go ahead, Martin.
I'm about to say it's funny. We had cool topics for that.
Yeah.
We had buku the news bits, but apparently
We had a lot of things on what's going on out here, but the only thing that we got on out here is the fact that we got to do a bit of raising these babies. My little baby goes to a school called Bricolage. Shout out to Bricolage Academy. And he's one of, I want to say 10, no, not even 10, maybe 9 black kids in a class of 25. So we have to be strong. We have to be united. We have to make sure that we are teaching our babies there's nothing wrong with them. Our history is good history, too.
it's much of the most vital.
Right. We are.
Oh, snap. Did y'all hear about that kid? I don't know what I can say right now versus what I'm about to say. I don't even know what we're going to saying on here.
Wait.
I mean, I know I got stuff for the next segment on your Twitter. I'm just saying.
Oh, no, we still on what's going on out here.
No, we on
out
there now. And it was me, like, I had like 5 stories that the kid who caught the $100 in Minks. What's his name, my bad? In Nicks. Somebody said Nicks. Nicks. Yeah, he got the person want to talk about that little dude, but I might slip it in. We got Southern University getting a marijuana license. Like, oh, they about to have medical marijuana out here in Louisiana, you know what I'm saying? But we didn't get to none of that.
We might be able to put it back in.
We might slip.
But I told him we don't have to do
What
the
about
thing.
Trump trying to ban weed?
Oh, man. Oh, no, that's on out there. Not weed. Is he trying to ban weed too?
We're not trying to criminalize it to another level.
Again?
Yeah.
Oh man, we looked this up.
Right.
I got a Trump thing, but it wasn't that. Oh Lord. You see Trump and weed. Trump is Trump and weed, huh?
Yep.
Boy,
Oh, it popped up. Trump might be coming for your weed. on the top news story, boy. No. Trump says he has never smoked pot. Lies. And he's apparently not a fan of people who do lies. You surround yourself by people who do.
What he should have said is, I never smoked pot without doing cocaine first.
Right.
Or he could have said, I prefer pills.
Or something.
And because we know you medicating somewhere, Orange.
I don't do pot. I do prostitutes.
But I'm bumped.
Oh, man.
We are
Mixing
really,
pot with pedophilia.
we are really Facebook Live. We are really live. I'm really on the mama. I'm on the radio.
We live, baby. Yeah.
We live.
Right now, the boy Bat's shirt look like a pink sweater.
Like a scarf,
Yeah,
huh?
a scarf. It's another word for scarf. What is it? The one that your boy used to wear off Scooby-Doo.
The ascot.
Yeah, it's like an
I got my
ascot.
Batman ascot. It was so hot up in here, I started
It
sweating.
was, and we all,
through this thing.
after that, we all just came up out of our clothes and was like, woo!
Yeah, boy, they gotta get an edition in this month.
I'm working on my freestyle right now. It's so real for me that I watched the show on Lifetime called The Rap Game with these little children. You know how when you little, they ask you what you want to be when you grow up? Well, I wanted to be Lil' Kim. Not really, Lil' Kim, but like a rapper. And I still want to be a rapper to this day. And I have a great government job. Shout out to my government job.
He said be back in 2 minutes.
Okay. This is the host, y'all. Look at him. Ask him what's in that cup.
I ain't shit without my co-host though, man. This cat and this hole. Okay.
Oh, he must be saying Merry Christmas. That must be what's following.
I ain't mean it.
Ho, ho, ho.
Yes, that's what I was expecting. Ho, ho, ho.
When you people think, when you have a best friend, you'll do anything.
I could
for
try.
him.
We need to find his phone number so we can get.
I know.
What is this phone number?
Can you go
I
find it?
asked him, he told me he gave me that number.
That wasn't the number? That's
No,
not the
man, 'cause
top
she
line?
called that.
But it
you know
just
what?
rang.
I
Maybe
know.
that is it.
No, I know where to find it.
Because I feel like Mama, what's her name? Mother Fire, they had callers.
I thought that was it.
All right, so here it is, y'all. Call us at 943-2146.
I think.
943. I believe it said 943. I'm gonna see how many times they put that number up on the Facebook page.
You say it one more time for him?
913-2146.
943.
943.
943-2146. If you want to call in and give us your misbelief story. That's the one that's up there.
I know,
But
but
you said
I
that you
don't know.
called.
But it just
You
rang.
said you called.
I know, but it didn't. Nobody answered.
Well, he got to answer.
You know what, Al?
He got to answer.
Right, but I feel like Al.
Ask Mr. Al what number he called.
Oh, real.
Shit. Mr. Al.
Al be listening to WBOK.
I
He
know.
might not be watching Facebook Live, but he's listening. You can't hear me right now, Al. You old motherfucker, you.
Don't do Mr. Al.
I like Al, man. I'm just fucking
Al
with
the
him.
homie, dog.
Yeah, he cool. I just gotta get the curse words out. Al do comedy too. He came to the
Al does comedy.
He came to the to the
With the white
spontaneous
old
show.
lady.
Huh?
With the white old
lady.
lady.
Al married. I don't think came with a lady. No, he's a heavyset Mexican black man.
No? Okay.
We
No,
Facebook
no,
Live. Hey, yo.
There's not. No, he came by himself. I promise he did. I promise he was there by himself. Miss Aubrey. Al was not there with no white lady. I swear to God he wasn't. Next one, last one. Last one, and then we coming back with the what? With the what's going on out there.
So we wanted to finish doing out chill because
No.
we still have more things to do. Voodoo ball especially.
We don't. None of us went.
I know. Y'all sure did look nice.
Shout out to Zulu Ball. Y'all did look nice, man.
Oh, y'all
Upload
look
some more
beautiful.
Y'all look good.
pictures
Oh
on
my
social
God.
networks. Y'all look real good, man. We can wrap up our show with that was enough out show.
I got. All right.
I love this song.
All right, y'all. Welcome to TheMisbelief. Not quite the concrete jungle, but similar.
The ceramic jungle.
Yeah, man. This is a host. This is a show for the millennial voice. I'm your host, DC Paul. To my right.
I'm the lovely, the gorgeous, the always original, on time, time to shine, Oshun.
Bruh, I just wanted to say your name, bruh. to my left.
It's your boy Martin Bats Bradford. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
All right, because I thought you was coming back.
Boom! Come on, sexual
I
chocolate.
wanted to give you her sign and everything else, man. So our last segment was what's going on out
What's
here?
going on out here? And hold up, DC. This just in some breaking news before we get into our next segment.
What you got?
Apparently, Monica, our girl Monica Harris out there, you feel me? She just was hitting us up on Facebook, and apparently 12 people were just plowed and it was just rolled over in the Endymion parade.
Oh my
Like
God.
this just happened. 12 people were injured Saturday night, February 25th, when a vehicle plowed into a crowd at the Crew of Endymion parade.
goodness.
The crash was reported at about 6:45 at Carrollton and Orleans Avenue.
Prayers to y'all, whoever was involved in that, man. Try to stay safe out here this Mardi Gras season. Please try to stay safe out here. I purposely tried to book things all these nights, right? So I didn't have to deal with the traffic, the crowds, with this type of stupidness, yo. But I mean, if you out there having fun, it's supposed to be a family event, yo. Just
Be safe.
be safe.
Please be
stay.
safe.
I mean, but you can say be safe, but there's knuckleheads like this person. You probably being as safe as you can be, but then somebody who just plow into a crowd and
Yeah.
stay prayed up is the best way I can tell you, man.
Stay prayed up, stay safe, and as we get into what's going on out there.
What's going on out there? And this is our topic, our segment where we talk about world news and topics, talking points, whether it's politics, entertainment, or pop culture. Also, my man Martin is gonna give out. He gonna give somebody neck every week. Somebody whoever deserves to get some real good neck. And if you're from New Orleans, you know about getting it. And especially if you're a millennial from New Orleans, you done got neck. You done licked your fingers, gave somebody neck for saying some stupid ish.
Some stupido. But let's keep
What's going on out there, Martin?
What's going on out there? So first up, what's going on out there? Man, y'all heard about Chris Brown getting a restraining order put on him by Karuchi?
First of all, when is he gonna fight Soulja Boy? Is all I'm worried about.
They canceled that.
Remember, they canceled
Okay,
it.
well that's all I care about. Other than that, you and your domestic abuse problems, my man, like go to counseling and get it taken care of. I don't give a F.
Right. This dude is nuts, man. Get off them drugs. It's just so unfortunate to see, like, when they make a movie about this cat life,
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be
good.
crazy.
New edition.
You feel me? I mean, I'm just saying, dog, because it's just ridiculous if you see him from the Run It days to see what he's become. He even went viral talking about he actually agreed because she's saying he been stalking her. He been like, he gotta be staying 100 yards away. He used to beat on her. She said he used to beat on her.
I saw that.
You feel me? And it's like, my dude, Chris, what's up? Like, why? When I look at rich people that do dumb stuff like that and ruin their career and ruin their life and ruin their name, I'm like, why?
I feel like he's gonna drop a curse word.
No, I'm not.
I mean, Chris Brown, man, you're a young black man, you're a millennial, bro. Like, I know you ain't listening, you ain't watching my Facebook Live, but if I could just,
I just feel like he needs a hug. Like, I just want to hug him and wrap him in the arms and the bosom of Oshun.
Like, bro, you a young king, man. You're not supposed to be doing this out there, man.
You need to leave that out there. And and a lot of people try to be apologists for that behavior. You know, when he was like 18 years old and that stuff went down, you could give him he was young. No, you ain't young no more. It's your responsibility. Get some freaking help.
And then you already getting into some trouble like that already. You don't know how to.
I got limits. I don't. You abuser. I don't care.
Yeah. You know what?
Verbal, emotional, none of that. I don't rock with abusers. Get your stuff together. We ain't giving you no hugs out here. Get it right. Next up.
What else going on out there?
What's going on out there, man? Trump is revoking transgender bathroom laws after it's like this thing with this administration. Things that Barack said is we about to make in the name of progress. Trump and his peanut gallery are taking it away.
I feel like you're doing it on purpose.
Right, because it's definitely I gotcha. Like, you gave it to him, but I got you.
Gotcha.
So you don't have to worry about it because I got you. You know, so that's all it is. It's a tit for tat move with him. It's definitely an ego thing. It's definitely something that he is purposely doing. He can't say that he's not. We're gonna just keep on thinking about.
Yeah, man.
I'm just tired of that side of the board always trying to force their will on people. You feel me? It's like okay, you're against gays, right? You're against gay marriage. Don't mean you have to pass a freaking law to ensure that they can't be happy. Just let them do them and you do you. Now, once again, you're against transgender people. That don't mean that you gotta pass these laws, push these laws saying, okay, transgender people, you know what I mean? You can't use the bathroom when you want to. How about you just do you?
It seems like he's against or his interests are for straight white men. Like
As America
Christian,
is.
heterosexual white men. And that has been what America has been for the extensive of
No, since forever.
Yeah.
That's what America's built
we're
on.
millennials, so all we know is that, right? And he's like the embodiment, personification of I mean, I feel like what we've always feared but known was a reality, man, and it's sad.
And another thing is, I think that he thinks a lot with emotion. And he puts a lot of how I feel, how you upset me, right? You upset me, so I'm gonna punish you.
He's not a man who's driven by, not a man who's driven by logic
at all,
which is
at
just,
all.
I don't want. And then we get into his Attorney General Jeff Sessions is trying to reinstitute private prisons. The federal use of private prisons was once again Barack's whole administration got rid of that, brought that down. Now, for people that don't know, private prison is basically modern day slavery. And if you're dealing with a cat that's not only trying to reinstitute modern day slavery, but this is the same cat who a few years ago he said that he was about chain gangs being reinstituted. So, you know what I mean? Like this dude, like the actual shackles around the feet of prisoners type behavior. He's saying that's cool for 2017. So this is the type of cat that thinks we should be in shackles. We should have privatized slavery. And on top of that, I mean, anybody that Coretta Scott King back in the day wrote a letter specifically saying don't hire this man ever. It's not somebody you should be having in the cabinet in today's time.
And what's funny is that letter was never submitted to like the record. It was saved. Mm-hmm.
Right.
But
Senator Warren tried to get them to actually listen, but they refused. They shot her down. They were like, "No, we're not trying to hear you. We're gonna do what we want to do anyway."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, you need to wake up. It's been happening. We're really just telling you about what you're probably already aware of. What else is going on out there?
What's up with Eddie Winslow, man?
I was out here wilding, bro.
Well, go ahead. What you saying? Yeah, what you heard?
He held a baby over
boiling water.
Boiling water?
Allegedly.
I'm sorry.
Allegedly.
I'm sorry. It was over some Berlin water.
Yes. Allegedly, he did that.
Allegedly. But like,
Darius McCrary. Or McCrary. How you say his name?
But he was just on Star. I know he just got a check.
Did you get details about that? Was he on that stuff?
I mean, he claiming he didn't do it, of course, but
all right. Well, until we get some proof,
I'm gonna go with the
I'm riding with Eddie Winslow. Did I do that? No, you didn't. Somebody else did it. They ain't got no proof.
Right.
You can't prove it. Was it me on the video? No, it wasn't me on the video. I ain't holding it over no broken water. What else going on out there, man?
Also, we got. I'm just so mad at Eddie Winslow. Yeah. Google is dropping $11 million, and they're pledging it to help organizations fight racial bias. Specifically, they want to throw basically the grants will go to organizations focused on ending mass incarcerations, keeping youth of color out of the school to prison pipeline, and reforming the criminal justice system, including $1 million to the Equal Justice Initiative, $5 million to the Center for Policing Equity, $1 million to Impact Justice, an organization that focuses on keeping juveniles out of the criminal justice system, and $1.5 million to Measures for Justice to build a web system to show how local municipalities treat people based on gender, color, and age. Shouts out to Google.
Shout out to Google, man. Send some of that money to Flint, Michigan.
Definitely.
Shout out to Google.
Definitely.
They did that. Yahoo, where you at, man? Bing.
Come on.
Bing, you want to drop some coins, Bing?
Yeah,
can we also get ready, Google, with that money to start helping these people with this pipeline that our wonderful, wonderful President Trump allowed them to do after they begged and pleaded for us not to. So Google, if you're hearing me, because I know you're listening.
Of course Google's listening to my radio show.
Don't forget.
Why wouldn't they? I'm decent call.
We've done enough. We've done so much to the Native Americans. Or not even say we ain't do nothing. They have done so much out there to the Native Americans. Man, let these people have some clean water at the very least.
That's all they're asking for. They're not asking for much.
And last, anybody say, you about to say something?
What else going on out there?
I'm about to say last one of what's going on out there before we get into who get that neck. You feel me? Is shouts out to, I can't pronounce this person's name, Muhyiddin Alamin Moye.
That was a good try.
I tried. He says he won't go by the use of his last name was the Baha. I can say the Baha, you heard me? Well, the Baha is a cat that is. Well, hey, I did. So the Baha is the cat, you feel me? Who, if you haven't seen this viral video, go check this out. He the cat that this woman. It was at the Bree Newsom event. You know, Bree Newsom was the one who brought the black woman who climbed up and grabbed that Confederate flag down. So they got this whole this event, and you see in the background this reporter. She's reporting whatever, and then this black man runs and leaps over the barricade and drags down that Confederate flag.
Man.
You the hero of the day, brother.
He left for all of Black America, but son, he left over all of my fears.
Not only did he give them the jump of a lifetime, he ran.
Yeah,
he grabbed that flag and ran.
Gone.
Brother said, not today.
He leapt over systemic racism. Was like, I got it. Right over it. Not today, racism.
Not today, racism.
Not today.
And they got a lot of course, a lot of people on one side is like, yeah, he our hero. And they got some people, of course, on that certain side saying he's wrong. And I'm like, my dude, anybody with a Confederate flag need to be seen as traitors to the nation. Y'all was the losers. This is the United States of America. If y'all want to talk about make America great again, it start with getting rid of y'all MFers with the Confederate flag. Can I say that?
Yeah, you can say MFers.
Good job. What you saying, though, DC?
I believe, if I read correctly, I believe that whatever his bond was raised like very shortly after that.
I mean,
it was crowdfunded. Get that man out of jail, man. He did that for all of us.
He did it for us.
I'll put 5 on it.
I'll put 5 on it.
Who else put 5 on it? On this man's bail.
I got
put 5 on it?
I got 5 on it.
First of all, side note before we get into that neck. Anybody remember when putting 5 on it actually meant something? All right. On to that neck.
Oh God!
I'm just saying, 5 on it in 2017 is like you won't put how much on?
Half a penny.
No, I'm good.
And Donald Trump is coming for that too.
I heard. Yeah.
Donald Trump is coming for your green. Anyway, in all ways possible. But let's get to this neck. Let's see who needs that neck, you feel me? But people who don't know what that neck means, back when we was little, if you were a millennial like DC said, if you was saying something stupid, if you was looking stupid, if you was doing anything dumb, your partners had the opportunity, had the feel to have you bend that freaking head over, you get that neck. You hear me? You didn't know that February had 28 days. You get that neck. You feel me? You don't know who our president is. You get that neck. You feel me? You say Pralines instead of Plourines, or New Orleans instead of New Orleans. You get that neck. You feel me? So straight up and down, man, the person getting that neck today is Caitlyn Jenner.
Why? Why is that person getting the neck?
Man, I'm just saying this.
You will use gender neutral pronouns.
I'm gonna try to use gender neutral pronouns. But look here, Caitlyn, bruh. You feel me? Like you
not bruh.
Man, well, bruh's a gender neutral word.
Tis not.
It is.
We're in the Wallen.
Okay,
all right. I'm like,
hey, we knew. All right, bruh.
And even I'm gonna say Caitlyn Jenner, bruh. So she went on. I'm gonna say she. Bruh, she, bruh, you feel me? You went on record to be like campaigning for Trump and all this for Trump. You wonder why more people ain't behind Trump, and Trump the main person trying to get rid of you and your people. So now Caitlyn Jenner trying to say, oh, I'm disappointed in Trump, it's a disaster. And I'm like, wait a minute.
Hold on, bruh. Hold on, bruh.
And pause, and wait a minute. And Caitlyn Jenner's been a problem for a minute if you look at it, because if you're a person of the trans community, she went on record saying, I don't care about the pronouns. Caitlyn Jenner said, you could call me a he or she, it doesn't matter to me, I'm not freaking tripping. Caitlyn Jenner's also the same person that say people, like, they had this costume about, Caitlyn Jenner costume, and all the community was like, what's wrong? That's wrong. Caitlyn said, they be tripping about things they shouldn't trip about. And I'm like, dude, because you a rich, white, used to be man that spent a majority of your life, you spent 60 years getting white privilege as a rich white man, and you then decided to transition, and they called you a hero. But if you for real a hero, man, you need to be shouting out the fact that the year that you came out, 2016, had the highest number of transsexual people killed in a year. You feel me?
Right.
How about you look at that? How about you look at somebody, Misha Caldwell was just killed. She was the first person dead this year as a transsexual. You don't even speak out for nobody but your fellow rich people. That's why you had the audacity to campaign for a man who had everything against you. Come on, let's be smart here. And if we look at both sides, let's see, Donald Trump had the highest number of white men, and he had the highest number of white women. You fall on both ends. So it's all your fault.
You can't say that on radio.
According to Caitlyn Jenner, I can say that because Caitlyn Jenner don't take that stuff personally. Caitlyn Jenner said I could call Caitlyn. She defined the
lines when she gave that statement. She said that she does not care about pronouns. She does not care what you call her.
Said people are uptight, and my whole deal, and they say people are uptight, and that's dangerous for people who aren't rich white men, rich white transsexuals, like in that position. You dig? Like you can't say it because oh my God, I'm not even. Hey, anyway, let's get to giving you some.
Yeah, you need that.
Your dangerous philosophies and the fact that now all of a sudden you're trying to see the light. Screw you, Caitlyn Jenner. You need the STFU, you feel me? When you put ST in front of it, it works, right? I don't know what the radio.
STFU.
Which the fuck? Yeah, that's the worst. You need to shut up. You need to bend your neck over, and I'm about to give you that mighty neck.
Oh, yo. And that's what's going on out there, y'all. Listen, we finna go to break. Join us right after the break in about 5 minutes for the Misbelief. What's that? Joe Johnson said, dude is preaching. Shout out to Joe Johnson.
Shouts out to
the
Joe
Bangas man.
Johnson.
Joe is a
Thank y'all
musical
for
genius.
listening.
Also, I want to shout out my mama. She probably ain't listening, but I was told to say her name on the radio. What up, Jermaine? I love you, mama. I can't wait to see you over
That's
there in
my
Dallas.
favorite girl.
We're going to break when we come back. What we doing when we come back? Something fun.
We getting
I
some
promise.
fun.
I'll see y'all soon. Nice.
Woo!
Nice.
So do we have a G?
No, Geneva's not here.
Okay, so we can just
So,
freestyle.
though we have the Sankofa session, what time is it? 8?
We got 20 minutes to burn.
Huh?
A good 30.
Well, it's coming back at maybe 8.
Wait, it said 2 minutes.
Oh, that's Karen Green. Thank you so much for playing this.
We killing it?
Oh, it's a good time.
I wish Geneva was here. That would give us something to do in this next segment. But I mean,
What you need, man?
That's why I was telling you to extend our chair so out there could be done.
You know, instead of hearts, I wish I could send like Whitney Houston faces, like with the smile, like when Whitney Houston smile or Whitney Houston frown, like instead of hearts and likes.
We can always
Get
do
up
Nola Nouns.
what's Nolan now?
The one I sent you.
Sure.
Hey, Malik wants to say, Malik wants to shout out if you get a chance.
Yeah, we're gonna send a shout out to Malik and No Tours. We're gonna send a shout out to them. But Malik works hard, man. I saw your business card up in Raise on the Ave. Shout out to Raise on the Ave, bro. I love that fucking restaurant, man. I love the people too. What up, Miss Tammy? What up, Ray? Bo?
Ray.
Kevin? Lloyd?
All that.
The fam?
What?
Oh, I got the name.
Something I came up with, he was like, I don't want to do it.
Because there's no one actually.
I know it's not what I asked for, but I got 2 sessions, so.
That's why I was shooting a movie. I mean,
I know, right? We need to try.
shit, this is live, boy. This is authentic.
Oh, it's not for enough. You mean something for you to, for you to put you shout some people out.
Or just, yeah, like take you through things of, you know, the happenings, the persons, the places, the things, celebrating us.
Anybody want to give out another shout out while we?
I can always just freestyle.
I don't know who I know that's watching this. You feel me? But
Malik's watching it right now.
Shouts out to Malik, man, the homie. Shouts out to Malik.
Joe
Shouts
Johnson.
out Billy Jean. Shouts out to Joe Johnson.
Nate Cameron.
Who?
I don't know.
Nick Cannon?
No, Nate Cannon.
watching?
No, Nick Cannon's not
We should
watching.
have talked about Nick Cannon.
Oh, we have so many things we can talk about.
Freaking Nick Cannon.
If he come back in here, we're going to go over it before we make a definite answer.
Oh, I'm sorry. Nick Smith says, "Nigga, I'm watching."
Hi, Nick.
That homie Nick Smith. You need to come on here what he did. What I'm thinking about? Oh, okay, I'm thinking about this.
Malik put Nick Smith, I'm here. Ain't no Nick Smith in here. Oh, that's too funny.
How about I check my phone? Because I definitely didn't.
You want to shout anybody out, Kyle?
Kyle won't shout me out. Oshun. And that's it.
There you go. There you go. Shout out everybody doing stuff at Endemic. And,
Oh, I thought I should bring out a pack of Starbursts or something like that.
No, I have the most random. Let's play what's in your purse.
Shout out life, shout out the world,
Barney
world.
Man.
shout out people being born today, shout out people getting robbed, you know people.
Whoa.
Shout out people that just stubbed their toe. You know, we just gonna shout out humanity.
Humanity.
Shout out to Smoke Breaks.
Okay.
That boy Nick Smith said he was
Look,
up.
come here.
I'm gonna send Nick Loco a shout out on my radio show too, man, and I'm gonna have you here on Facebook Live so we can see your new stuff. I fucks with you, Nick. I love you, boy.
Nick, I need my new bat necklace, man.
Question.
What's
What
up?
do you want to, because we don't
That's
have to
my
do
nigga.
that. I know.
Love
We
you.
don't have to do that. We can do something else.
Like what else? We got a few minutes before we decide what we're doing.
I know. That's what I was saying.
By the way, we have something prepared to do. We got people who didn't show up. We're not here winging it.
We're not freestyling at all. We're just trying to make up
People
time.
didn't show up, and we're just trying to fill our last 30, but it'll be nothing because we got things
I know,
in
we know how to
mind.
talk.
We got things. Well, we ain't just gonna be freestyling.
I know, but we know how to
We
talk.
got things in mind.
We know how to stretch things.
I wish you would. What happened? I wish you would do that.
So, Bats, Nick said he got it.
Thanks, Nick.
What? I'm not about to press buttons while he's sitting there.
He's only here to make sure, like, to shadow you today. You shadow
Nick
me
said
yesterday, you
smoke
shadow me
something.
today. Yeah, smoke something. But after this, I'm
Wait,
at Bullets.
no, we're not smoking
Bullets
anything.
Sports Bar on AP Toro. I'm doing a comedy benefit for my boy John Rowe. The late John Rowe passed recently.
Oh, John.
We're raising some money for his family. Kyle supposed to be in there pressing the buttons.
I'm not.
Yes, you are, man. He know that.
What?
I came here and he knows he's supposed to be like, I said, I think I was watching you last week.
Don't you
Supposed
think
to
you
be
would
on
ever
it.
get up and move? I'm not ever about to say nothing.
Why not, bro? That's what you need to do.
Shit. If he here, I'm gonna just go ahead and watch him. See, now he doing extra stuff like he's somebody
I want to
daddy.
send a shout out to Eric Neville. He the engineer. He doing his thing, but he don't want to be here. And Kyle's supposed to be here. I ain't nobody daddy, but I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah, see?
Isn't that what I asked him to do?
You know the boy?
No.
Yeah.
Send him right this way.
Could be like,
So
yeah,
I
I
ask
got
people
it.
to do specific
Girl.
things on this show. People don't want to do what I ask them to do. No.
Like
Back
again,
this way.
somebody
I've asked
daddy.
people to do specific things on the show, and he was here to do that, and I've been waiting on him to do that, and he ain't did it yet.
Every time I come here, what you call it's in there. I'm not about to go ahead and take his spot. That's his spot. That's just like, oh, I've been pressing buttons all my life, and this new nigga come in, and this new nigga, he gonna take my spot and do that. It look like he won't be here. It don't look like he don't want to be here. I'm just saying.
Malik says shout out to the people who
I'm
work
right there
at
behind him,
who
though.
work during the parade.
Yeah, man,
thank
if you at
you.
work right now during the parade, but making that money, shout out to you.
Probably or working in the parade. Because people, that's their job. They working.
Shout out,
picking up the quarters.
to everybody, every parent who's doing this right now, walking next to the marching band doing this. Get back.
We can do our favorite Mardi Gras memory.
What about the quarter picker upper? The guy that pick up the quarters, the gas can.
Yeah, shout out to them dudes with the fire.
I know the history of the Flambos. I know the history of the Bone people.
Kyle, that mic will be on for you too, man. He's getting up to you.
I never want to talk on that mic, dude. Just look at you.
You never gonna talk on that mic, why not? I don't get it.
We about to do because right now, like as far as stories,
Nouns.
now what is that?
Shout out to yourself for being a professional flambeau, man. Malik, get out of there.
Wait, what is this? You're just gonna do your,
We don't have to do it. You said no. You
What's,
said
crazy,
no.
what's something we could think of that would be like a list?
Well,
I know you want
I
lists.
never mentioned the jazz market. Shout out to the jazz market on Wednesdays with Cool Nasty. If you ain't been to the jazz market on a Wednesday night after 9, before 1 a.m.
What else?
What streets is on?
It is on the corner of Oretha Castle Haley and Martin Luther King. I say OC Haley. Do that.
We can still do.
Actually,
Any of these sets stand up for you? Man, we supposed to have sex right here anyway, right?
All right.
Okay,
We can do it.
the bucket list.
We gonna look at
Okay, no,
bucket
sex
list.
law sounds good. You already clicked it too.
I was gonna look at all. I was going to a couple right quick.
We got Jocelyn Crawford in this thing. Y'all want to see what's up with Jocelyn?
What up,
Hi,
Jocelyn?
Jocelyn.
Jocelyn, how that sponge working out for you, mama? Shout out to whoever invented the sponge.
sponge,
but the
yeah.
sponge saved my life.
What's her name? Madania Graves.
Madania.
Yeah,
Madania.
you with Donnie with one soldier just came through.
And who is C. Brooks? Y'all want to give them out? C. Brooks?
What up, Sincere? That's my girl Kelsey's sister. That's my sister.
Oh,
What up,
yeah.
Sincere? Sincere. Kanitra ain't, she probably ain't
Oh, yeah,
watching, ain't
this might
listening,
be a
but shout out to
funny
Katie, man. Kanitra, she wrote of like a class that's taught at universities about like Beyonce's Lemonade and about how it like relates to like black feminism and things like that. Shout out to like black girls doing shit like that, man. That's
Can you
fucking
say that
black
on the
girl
radio so I can
magic.
give my shout out?
No.
Sean Allen said, "What's up, y'all?"
What up, Sean? Sean, you know Sean. You say Sean Allen like you don't know his name. You just know Sean Allen.
Sean Allen said, "What's up, y'all?"
He's talking to you, Joseph. That's
Actually, he did say shout out to the cameraman, but
yeah. I was about to say, Sean, I know Sean through you.
My hair don't look like this. I just got my hair done, y'all.
It's the last one.
Malik
That's the homie
said,
Sean?
yeah,
Yeah.
What up, Sean, man?
Ask him if he in town.
wax that ass.
Wax that ass mean. It don't mean it's not sexual.
It's not sexual. It's not.
It's drug related. It's not sexual.
I know what it means.
The way you
I'm
look
gonna
at
talk
this,
about,
man.
the misbelief and the
And I got them top 10. I got those that list.
Okay,
Just
I'm
kick it
feeding
to me
on for y'all.
crazy.
All right, y'all, and we are back. Welcome back to the Misbelief on WBOK 12:30 a.m. or AM 12:30.
AM
If it
12:30.
sounds confusing to you,
Yeah.
man. To my right, what's your name, sweetheart?
Hi,
Oh my God, I can never get her and just say her name.
my name is Oshun.
Done.
I'm an Aries, and I like long walks in the park.
Cut.
And
And to my left, what's your name, homie?
It's your boy Martin Bats Bradford. Follow me on your social networks at MisterBats. Spell that Mr. Outer. You ain't gonna find me.
what's your sign?
Cause yeah,
What's your sign?
I'm Pisces.
Ooh, Pisces.
What that mean?
I'll tell you later.
So we this is TheMisbelief, right? And I've been asking people what's their misbelief story. Kyle, is that mic on? Hey, man, shout out to my boy Kyle Smith, my young funny brother. He finally then sat up. He done finally took his throne. I see you. You're pressing buttons and you got a microphone, man. Kyle, do you have a misbelief story? Give it to me, man. I want to know.
Y'all got money.
And y'all called TheMisbeliefs? Nice.
That's too long.
Japanese phone is too many syllables,
That seems too
man.
long.
So look, yeah, shout out to Kyle for his movie.
I don't even think I told my misbelief story on this.
I don't think you have.
Misbelief story, Bats.
I don't
Feel
think
me?
you have.
See, now, if anybody was listening to, remember the show, the
I
Misbelief?
I was getting to that next. But
I'm sorry, get to it.
No, man, you first, because it's going.
DC Paul and our other host, India Mac, had a show called TheMisbelief. That's where this is the derivative of. And I think I was one of your first guests on there, and you asked me. The first guest on there. And, you know, my misbelief, I told it on there, I'm going to tell her the smaller version on here, which was basically not too dissimilar from Kyle's joint, which was, you know, we was one of those bandits that jumped the fence, you know, climbing up a tree. So it was me and a couple of my partners, we about to go to put the neighbor yard across the street. The thing is, they got a dog. And, you know, we thinking, you know, we going to be good, but we weren't that good. So we get up the tree, and the dog come out while people still stuck up there, and somebody said something about somebody calling people, you feel me? So we running out there, and we kind of leave the homie, and the homie is stuck with the bag, and the dog is beneath him.
Oh,
so
Lord.
yeah, he got the bag of misbelief stuck in the tree, scared of the dog, while the rest of us on the outside like, man, come on, and the dog is barking, is getting all this attention. Somebody about to come and catch us, you feel me? So he start throwing the misbeliefs at the dog. He throwing misbeliefs at the dog.
What, he thought it was Scooby Snack?
Something dog, and the dog getting hit in the face, the dog eating something, and by the time he finally got down, man, we only had enough misbeliefs, you know, a few to go around. And I'm like, dog, we ain't go through all this.
He let that dog eat the misbeliefs?
Boy, he let that dog eat that misbelief, and on some real talk, when he jumped from that tree to finally get away from the dog, he spilled something he didn't want to go and get back. I'm like, dog, you gonna spill him and we done all this, man, you better get them misbeliefs, but no.
He needs some neck. What's your homie name?
I ain't gonna put him out there.
You know we talking about you, son. You need some neck. You need it ASAP. So listen.
ASAP.
So as Martin mentioned to you guys, TheMisbelief. So my co-host last week was my homegirl India Mac. She is the co-creator of the TheMisbelief brand, right? And TheMisbelief, the concept for the brand as it is, started with her, right? So she wanted to do a local Black New Orleans young kind of social community blog, social community entertainment blog, right? And she first wanted to call it NOLA Blackish, right? But here's the thing, India don't really watch TV, so she didn't know that there was a TV show called Blackish, right? So I was like, oh, you mean NOLA Blackish like the show? She was like what show? Like she had no idea that, like she thought for her it was Blackish. She didn't want to use like the S word, so she called it Blackish. And I was like, well, let's try some other names, right? So then she was like, what about the NOLA Black Bulletin? I was like, that sounds like you're gonna tell people where the lunch counter sitting.
I was about to say the same thing. It sounds like we shall overcome.
You know, like they don't really. That's not really something that like Black millennials in the world necessarily relate to. So we got to talking about somehow the subject changed. We were talking about, oh, you know what? I was talking about making drinks, alcoholic drinks using the fruit TheMisbelief.
Mm-hmm.
And then I talked about how I was so inspired by the fruit because most of the people of my generation in this city have some kind of misbelief story. And it's bigger than the fruit. It's more so about the sense of community. It's something that we all relate to something. You know, like I know that people who lived in Pontchartrain Park had misbelief trees.
With that money.
You know, with that money. But also people who lived in the Lower Ninth Ward with misbelief trees with maybe not that money. You know, so I mean, that's something that we all can relate to and having some kind of nostalgic memory with TheMisbelief. And So we were trying to think of a name of something that said Black New Orleans, Our Generation. And I was like, you know what? The misbelief is a word that I feel like only black people in New Orleans use. Well, misbelief, not the misbelief, but misbelief is the word that only we use. And it's kind of something that it's kind of a secret story that we all share. So we came together, we decided we would not just make it a blog, but also a late night show. And we came together and shot a pilot episode for the late night show hosted by me in India. We had a chef from the Food Network making some dishes using the fruit, the misbelief.
Yeah.
We had myself making cocktails using the misbelief. We had an actor from NCIS New Orleans.
That sexual chocolate on the
My man
end.
sitting right here telling his misbelief story. We had stylist Torrance Taylor, creator of Southern Style International. Torrance, I don't even Torrance got accolades, but he was like he was there. He showed us spring fashions and whatnot. We had Tanya Boy Cannon of NBC's The Voice, who came through and even freestyled a little misbelief song.
And
man.
that became the theme.
I wish I have it recorded on YouTube. I'm gonna put it on MP3, and that's gonna be the theme song, man, because she came through and killed it.
Well, you said it's gonna be a theme song for this show as well.
Maybe. I said it. I don't know if I meant it. I ain't picked the theme song just yet. But
we gonna play it on here at least.
Yeah, well, absolutely. Yeah, man. I could turn the MP3. I mean the YouTube to MP3. Anyway, man. So.
And shout out to Malik. Wasn't Malik the photographer then?
Yeah,
Frozen Photography.
Man, Frozen Photography was there in the building. Shout out to Malik Bartholomew, my frat brother, creator of No Nola Tours. He's a local historian, graduate of Dillard University.
Dillard University.
Member of the Beta Phi chapter of Alpha Phi
Represent.
Incorporated, man. Malik is that dude.
He's
shout out to
everywhere.
him, man. He was there at the first episode, the only episode of Misbelief that we shot. It's gonna come back. It's gonna be on TV.
But the Misbelief show was so great. It was so great. It definitely has to come back.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We had Cap Shinola there filming the thing, man. We had did I name all of the people? We had you, Tanya.
Yeah, that was everybody.
Okay, everybody, all of the special guests, plus my girl India. It was such a good time. We just didn't get the reception that we wanted to keep it going. But the radio show is a derivative of that.
Right.
And shout out to y'all for listening and for watching and for supporting Misbelief, man.
Oh, dude.
You know, fuck, my Misbelief punch actually was born out of that.
A big hit.
Yeah,
That's a big hit.
It's, you know, it's a rum punch. Hit me up at TheMisbelief@gmail.com if you're ever trying to book that Misbelief punch for an event or party, something like that. It gets the party lit. Get you some.
It definitely does. It's definitely a conversation starter.
Yeah, man. So
all right.
We last week we had my girl Geneva Joy, member of Young Funny.
Yeah.
She came through and she answered some sex advice questions. And I wanted her to do that weekly because as millennials, we are a physical and sexual group of people. We've always been that, but you know, I feel like as millennials, we're expressing ourselves as sexual individuals, and it's kind of shameless.
A very fluid bunch we are.
Like we out here in 2016, 2017, man. Like it's whatever you like, pretty much, right? So we gonna just kind of keep the conversation going about sex positivity.
And please wrap it up, people. It's funny to say still in 2017, but you know it's still an issue if people don't like doing that thing.
And you know I me personally feel like yes, wrap it up, but if you choose not to wrap it up, there's something called PrEP. It's a little blue pill you can take once a day that will prevent yourself from contracting the HIV virus. So if you prefer not to wrap it up, there are ways to still protect yourself and prevent yourself from getting into more trouble.
You said they got a pill that you could take that will stop.
It's called PrEP. I
PrEP.
just hosted an event at the page.
Why they ain't slinging that the way they slinging extra stuff out here?
You know what? But it's not being slung to your demographic,
right?
Because you may not necessarily be so high risk,
gotcha.
So that people, but at the same time, it's still for everybody, and like we all are at risk,
right?
You know what I mean? Like it's not.
And they need to make derivatives for all that. They need to have the PrEP for the herpes and the PrEP for. I'm not about to get a list of all the STDs imaginable, but it would just be awesome. All right, it would just be awesome.
In alphabetical order, Mike.
Yeah, I mean, but you're trying to force scientists to have advances in technology.
Yes, I am forcing.
Right now. You know what? Have a cure for herpes ASAP.
I think they be having it.
I need it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm with Dax on this one.
I need it, but I know somebody who might.
I'm just saying. I feel like they really stretch that out on us. They be having those cures and such early. What you saying, Kyle?
Conspiracy theory, that's deep. That's deep. You gotta stay woke. And yes.
So they can make that money.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so in honor of my girl Gigi's absence, we still gonna talk about some sex.
Yeah, man.
Let's talk about it.
We have a complete list of the weird sex laws
In the USA.
in the United States.
Once again, you visited the corner of Google It Bats.
I like it because it always is.
And he
something
typed, ladies and
interesting,
gentlemen, he
man.
types so fast.
And
He do this, man, because the
Right.
Fly with Bats podcast, he does it regularly.
Right.
And
Yeah,
he's been
You would-
doing
you
it,
would think
so
he
you
was
know what
serious.
he's doing.
Yeah.
I couldn't do the misbelief without this man.
Right.
Didn't you study mass
Mass
comm?
communications, major, theater, minor, so I'm on both ends of the spectrum.
This is why I rocks with him like I do.
So let's get into this business.
Okay,
Let's
so
get into this.
in Alabama,
Throw me the
what
first
is the
one.
weird sex law?
All right, so first of all, let's give them this the breakdown. Yeah, we got, like you said, a list of, they have all 50 states, and they all have something that's weird.
All right,
That's
let's
weird.
get it.
So let's get it. All right, first off, like you said, Alabama. Incestuous marriages are legal there.
Wait, you said legal?
Yeah.
Legal.
It's legal to marry your
I
sister.
feel like I knew that already, though.
I feel like in
I feel like
Alabama,
not
that's the thing.
news. It's not news
I feel
anyway.
like in Alabama, they
Okay,
do that
so
every day.
Alaska, what you got?
Moose are banned from having sex on city streets.
So, how you gonna tell me?
Maybe that's a big problem.
The moose
in
problem.
Fairbanks, Alaska, like mooses is
But
just banging
how we gonna tell
all
the
in the
moose
streets.
not to do it? Like, what we gonna say? Stop right
I
there,
got- you know what?
moose.
Man, I ain't about to
haven't-
fight.
I
I'm not
haven't-
about to fight Bullwinkle trying to get his tinkle tinkle. You
I
feel
have
me?
an idea.
Okay.
One weekend out the year, have a moose freaknik and let them just do
Oh.
whatever they
Come
want
on,
to do right there
Freaknik.
in the street. Moose freaknik is happening.
Moose freaknik all
Okay.
Most
day.
of y'all was, my
Like-
moose was
like
like
the-
freaknik.
It's like the purge, but for moose penis. You hear me?
So, what's up?
Why do
How
you know
did you
this?
know that?
Man, so
How did you? How?
Word.
Kyle said it's called a rut when the moose goes into heat and
What?
all right. All right,
Okay,
all
Kyle.
right. Yeah, so,
That's
That's a
Kyle.
rat.
and Kyle, and thank you for knowing that because
You better come through, Professor Ogilvy.
this is why you're here.
Moose,
Okay, so
moose
Arizona.
Penis. Moose penis matters. Moose penis matters.
Moose penis matters.
Okay, moving on.
And this is why the millennials have a show, people.
Yes, exactly.
This is why we're the millennial voice.
Moving on,
Arizona.
Arizona. You may not have more than 2 dildos in the same house.
That's fair.
Oh, well,
That's fair. I get it.
I've gone to jail.
Like why
Jail,
do you
here I
need
come.
like what's happening? But
Because you have more than
if,
one.
Even if you're lesbian, like y'all can't share.
No,
I thought y'all
let
was
me
together.
tell you,
We gotta
because
kick it. We
they
gotta
all
kick
do
the
more than one thing. Then you can have one that have the clit stimulator.
No, you can't say that word. Can't say that word.
Okay, all right, so Arkansas.
Arkansas. Number one, Arkansas, flirtation. Flirtation between men and women on the streets may result in a 30-day jail term.
What?
You can't.
I feel like
The
that's
CBS
different.
banter.
You can't love on your bae in the streets.
So I can't hold his hand. Like I can't.
Man, between any flirtation between men and women on the streets.
30 days in Little
30
Rock.
days.
I don't think people do worse in Little Rock. I got a tattoo in Little Rock, and I was under the influence. I shouldn't have been. They made me sign something saying I wasn't, and I was. That should have been illegal. Okay, people kissing on the streets of Little Rock. That's insane. What's happening in
And
California?
we get the Cali, but it's a trippy thing now. Okay, y'all ain't gonna hit on catcalling and women getting harassed, but 2
Right,
people
we can't
consensually flirting is a problem. Wow. Anyway, California, it's illegal to sell stuffed items resembling breasts, such as booby pillows. That's what they put here, booby pillows, within 1,000 feet of a highway.
Okay, I get that one because
highway.
I get
But
that
within
one. I get that
1,000
one.
feet of a
I get
highway.
it because in California, the people on highways selling things like oranges and flowers and things. And if you riding with your family on the highway, you don't want your
Oh, I
kids
guess
like,
you
oh,
don't wanna
mommy,
see
look,
that.
a booby
Yeah.
pillow, mommy.
Okay.
Like, come on now.
But I feel like a state like California shouldn't have any laws. I mean, anything goes in sunny
People say that
California.
about Louisiana, so I don't know.
Hey,
what,
man.
what else in California though?
No man shall dress as a woman without the written permission of the sheriff.
That's in Walnut, California. Okay, that's,
Oh, okay. Because I was about to say you
so
must don't
so
know.
the sheriff of Walnut, California is signing orders for drag queens all day. Like, you know
All
what?
day.
You got it. You
You
know
got
what?
that.
Can you do it? Okay, got it. Can you tuck that? All right, got
Got
it.
it.
All right, tuck it, and then you're on.
So,
All right.
Imagine trying to put in an application to dress as a woman.
In Walnut, California. Walnut, of all the names. All right.
Colorado. Male massage parlor workers must wear all white
Okay,
in
but
Adams County. In Adams County.
I get it because white shows stains, and you got to see if you're coming out of that massage room with some stains on your outfit. Yes, because we getting.
I love the
massages.
fact that you get all of these laws. I get it.
Somewhat makes sense.
I mean, you got to find the sense in there. And another thing in Colorado was keeping a house where unmarried persons are allowed to have sex is prohibited. So no shacking up in Colorado.
No dungeons.
If you're unmarried and if you're unmarried, it's prohibited if you're having sex.
Can't move there.
I get it. I'm saying you.
Screw that. Screw you and screw that, Colorado.
But I feel like Colorado should be a liberated state. See, why do I feel like all these things should have
because these are two states that have
Colorado will pass weed,
right?
You know, but they got these
you have sex laws.
archaic sex laws. But at the same time, nobody's perfect.
If I'm getting high with a woman and we want to have anyway, Florida married.
You can't shack up and get high with the same woman. You gotta just get high with her. You can't shack up.
Well, at least that woman will be allowed to have multiple dildos in her house, at least in Colorado.
Right, in Colorado.
Anyway,
wow,
Florida.
Colorado,
I mean, she's gonna need them if we can't even have sex.
All right,
Florida. Married couples, as well as singles, cannot engage in an open lewdness or lascivious behavior.
It's the same thing in what was the other state that
the lascivious banter, Arkansas.
Okay.
So you can't engage in open lewdness. So
Florida.
In Florida, where everybody have naked? Are you kidding me?
How about you make?
Well, that's in Miami. I'm sorry, but still, it's still
But Miami is
Florida.
Dade County, they don't wear shirts.
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
hot.
We go there for any.
Like, how can you not be lascivious in Miami?
In Miami.
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
trying to get off the airplane being lascivious.
I mean, I'm trying to be there and be lascivious. I mean, everything about me is trying to be lascivious in Florida.
I feel like anywhere that has palm trees should not have sex laws.
Right, because anyway, I don't want to go there. Georgia, the term
sadomasochistic.
Man, BDSM. Sadomasochistic. I can't get the word out.
Sadomasochistic.
There we go. Thank you. Sadomasochistic abuse is defined so broadly that it could possibly be applied to a person handcuffing another in a clown suit. All sex toys are also banned in Georgia.
Oh.
Who would have known that? Then the spot where ain't that like Black Gay America, a Black Gay capital like in America, Georgia, Atlanta right now?
Yeah, that don't mean that we're supposed to legalize sadomasochistic. Like
no. My thing is how can all sex toys be banned?
all sex toys. Okay, well that's like what?
What?
Banned meaning what?
But
like
isn't
if you
that
get
where
caught
Candy,
with a dildo, do you get
Candy from Escape
Yeah,
lives,
man,
and
but-
she has
okay.
a line?
You're right, but I feel like she got to have some kind of license.
And they say the term the abuse, which means you ain't no handcuffing, ain't no spanking, ain't no no roughness, ain't no okay. I won't get too far into my life of things, but you can't do half these things in Georgia apparently.
I feel like
you can't get that spanking,
I feel like
babe.
when it comes to like sexual abuse in Georgia, that's probably why they have those laws. Like a sexual abuse sentence is different than like a regular sentence.
Okay.
So if it's considered
I get that.
sadomasochistic abuse,
I can
even if you're in a clown suit,
because they specifically put in a clown suit.
So even if you know what, I didn't want to be in a clown suit, I want to be handcuffed, and she did it to me anyway, and she's going down for however long. I'm talking to you. However long you.
No, you're
handcuffed.
not.
Yes, you. If you.
No,
being
you're
in a
not.
clown costume, being handcuffed.
Because listen,
I like being lascivious, but that's
I know.
that's too lascivious for me.
Listen.
Clown suit love. Anyway, Illinois, if you sell a reptile, you must give a written warning not to nuzzle or kiss them.
What? Illinois, y'all don't know not to nuzzle or kiss these reptiles?
Y'all don't know not to nuzzle and
y'all be nuzzling kissing reptiles in Illinois?
What kind of reptile? Any kind? Just like a lizard?
Do you want to nuzzle and kiss the lizard?
That's what I'm saying. Why?
That sound like a euphemism.
Yeah.
Come to Professor.
Don't that sound like a euphemism for oral sex? Kiss the lizard.
Oh,
Right.
No kissing lizards. But I guess it's saying so if you sell one in Illinois, you got to make sure the buyer knows you can't bang, nuzzle, or kiss this reptile. Probably because like the reaction is something that you can't control. Like reptiles are not for the non-consensual nuzzling and kissing, and you won't get your whole tongue bit off. I guess it makes sense to me all of a sudden. I get it. I get it.
That's weird.
You're weird.
Indiana, it is illegal for a man to be sexually aroused in public.
All right, I can go to Indiana because
It's illegal for a man to be sexually aroused.
If you are sexually aroused, if it's a little hard down there, it's illegal in jail. You're going to jail.
All right, Indiana, but a lot of times a man can't control an erection.
Yeah.
And that's
well, you better go control it.
But at the same time, I understand it because it's public indecency.
But you're not whipping it out. You just got a little.
At the same time,
exactly.
I get it. I just don't agree with it. I get it. It's archaic.
Iowa, kisses may last. What you saying?
You cannot wear gray sweatpants. Well, no.
No.
You can wear them. You just can't be aroused in them.
What if you're well endowed?
But if you're not aroused, you're fine.
And I'm still laughing at the fact that DC just specifically said you can't wear gray sweatpants.
Oh.
I know.
You did say gray.
Very stereotypical here.
But you know about the gray sweatpants. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Iowa. Kisses may last for no more than 5 minutes. They're timing you in Iowa, baby.
Well, listen, Iowa.
They be doing the most.
I am here to tell you that kissing is one of my favorite things.
Truth be told, though, ain't nobody trying to tongue kiss for more than 5
I feel
minutes.
like
Are
kissing
you a
is
virgin?
so
Like,
sensual.
what's happening? Who's tongue
Kissing
kissing?
is just like a thing.
Yeah, but ain't nobody trying to for 5 minutes more.
I like kissing.
I love to
For
kiss.
5 minutes plus.
I mean, we're gonna be doing other things. While
Right,
kissing,
but
I like
kissing
That's what I'm saying. After the good first 3 minutes, it's like,
But I don't need Iowa
what's
to
up with
tell-
that analingus?
I'm
No.
Let's get
and
right
do
on down
wee-wee.
to it.
But I'm
No?
just saying, I don't need
No?
Iowa to tell
Just
me
me?
that. Anyway, Kansas. Illegal sodomy includes oral sex.
Well, that's the same thing in Louisiana.
But
Right.
anal penetration with a finger is allowed
Oh, wait.
under specified
wait.
circumstances.
I wonder what those specified circumstances
Wait.
are. Like, you know what? Only
Please
if
tell me to elaborate
I
on
wanna
this
know,
one.
maybe-
No, they don't. So you
Wait.
can't get oral, but you can put your finger. You can do the ditty. You can put your finger somewhere. You did because you know that's what you know.
Hey, well, what's going on with y'all, man? So I feel like that means
You can be diddled.
you can
Diddled and daddled.
You can be diddled and daddled, but you can't get any.
you can diddle, but you can't spit on it.
Let's keep it
Right.
moving.
Okay.
Let's keep it moving.
Probably shouldn't have said that.
Kentucky.
Probably shouldn't have said that.
Kentucky. Dogs must not molest property or people. I don't know why
That's real. I get it.
Until 1975, and also until 1975, people wearing bathing suits on any city street were required to have a police escort.
Kentucky?
And could they just stopped? It
Well,
stopped in,
it's
at least it
cold
stopped in
in Kentucky.
75. It stopped in 75.
Wear
But
bathing suits.
you had to have a police
Is it
escort.
cold in Kentucky?
Yeah, Kentucky is
I
no.
guess so, yeah.
All right, Louisiana, where we at? Apparently, necrophilia is legal.
What? That is the act of having sex with a person
With dead
after they
people.
die,
They're dead.
and it's legal.
You can bang a zombie here. You can bang a zombie here.
doing that?
But it is illegal to use fortune telling, astrology, or palmistry to settle lovers' quarrels in New Orleans.
Well, guess what? I'm going to jail. Because I'm out here reading poems.
But it's all
you
when you
wouldn't
can
be
read
going to
them.
jail if you was out there having sex with dead people. You could just
I
do that
know.
instead.
That's,
Bang you a corpse.
listen.
To make it legal to bang a corpse?
No.
I don't think banging a corpse. I know people who practice a little this and that.
You know
and
what?
I
They
ain't
didn't
never
watch-
heard them ever talk
they
about
watch
banging
too
them
much
dead people.
TV. I've never heard of that here.
No.
And if for people who follow that religion,
I feel like that ain't voodoo. That's just that's somebody being a freak.
and
Like, I like them cold.
and we might be offending
Ice, baby.
we might be offending voodoo practitioners that actually practice that and say I've never took a dead penis.
I made a point to correct it. I know people who practice, and I ain't never heard them ever say that they did anything.
Correct.
I've even heard about sex magic. Shout out to Byron Broussard. Remember Young Funny? You talked about sex magic. It's a real thing,
It's
but
definitely
but
real.
it's not with banging dead people.
Hey yo, we gotta get through the next these last 5 minutes. Okay, let's,
Because we got something to end on.
all right. So let's
we
go.
gotta
Let's
go
go.
through all
Okay,
of
so Massachusetts. Oh, you want to end on this?
We can save something for next week. We gotta go through all 50.
All right, all
50
right.
whole
So
states.
just know that we stopped on Louisiana people. Next
Yes.
week we
So
should hit
remind
you
us.
with.
Remind us with
We
the
should
M.
hit you with in Massachusetts all the way down to
Whatever we can make it to.
West Virginia. Y'all
Whatever we
got
can make it
the
to.
first.
We like to talk.
the first half. But just know, like
That
you know,
wasn't even half. That was that. Maybe what was that?
I don't know what it was. I feel like it's a half. I feel like it was a half, but we gotta keep it moving.
Yeah,
bro.
man, because we got 5 more minutes left, and I want to talk to my girl Oshun for a second. Now we doing
Me?
something. Don't make me regret this. Don't make me regret this. No, I'm just playing, yo. We're gonna do something at the end of every show because as millennials, I think Blair kind of touched on this when he was here earlier. He mentioned that some older people feel like millennials don't have reverence or respect for the past and that which came before us. So I'm doing something called the Sankofa sessions, where we take a look back every week, a look back at something in our past from our history, and we're gonna show respect. We're gonna focus on it for a moment, meditate, learn some new things. This week on our Sankofa session, we're talking about Valina C. Jones, which, let me just say, from actually, that's where I learned what year it was. When I was in the first grade in Valina C. Jones, it was from the year, I started in 89, and then when it became 1990, so I didn't know what year it was in 89, but when it became 1990, and it was a big deal, it's the 90s, everybody, 1990. I was like, wow, I know what year it is. And I was at Lena C. Jones in the first grade when I learned. So that school actually has some historic significance in the city, am I right?
Yes.
What you got?
Valina C. Jones, a lot of people don't know what it was, one of the first all-black elementary schools in the city. Valina C. Jones is now also a historical landmark. It was named after a wonderful woman named Miss Valina
C. Jones.
No, it actually wasn't. Her name was Miss Valina MacArthur.
All right.
Her name was MacArthur, and she was born in Bay St. Louis in 1872. Could you imagine? She began teaching in rural Mississippi about 1890. She was a principal of the Bay St. Louis Negro School from 1892 to about 1897.
Is she a black woman?
She's a gorgeous black woman. If you we should have a picture of her on the MisterBelief Facebook page. We'll put that on,
her as well as some facts about Miss Valina C. Jones.
She's according to we got a couple of live requests that says Miss Malik says that she was a Dillard University alumnus.
Hey, Shouts out to DU
from Straight College.
I graduated, represent.
Yeah, she married in 1901 to the Reverend Robert E. Jones from New Orleans. He later became because when you give,
Reverend.
Yeah, Reverend.
Hey, she didn't say this. She was married to the Alpha, Brother Alpha, Bishop Robert Jones. Shout out to the Alphas at DU and all around the country, or whoever's listening, and all the Greeks.
Right, and at age 44, she died in New Orleans on January 13, 1917. The school was named in her honor shortly after. In 2015, they declared the school a historical landmark. That's why if you pass around the Seven Wall on Miro and I think Annette Street, the school is definitely still there, and they will not be touching it to make condominiums. Thank you, City of New Orleans. I'm so proud of you and your actions.
That's where I first learned how to curse. First time I was in first grade. I heard somebody say F-U-B. I was like, man, you could put 2 curse words in one sentence. What?
I see Valina C. Jones taught you well, but a lot of prominent black people have went to elementary school at Valina C. Jones, and they actually got together to raise the money to put the placard up in front. If you ride down Miro Street, you'll see the historical landmark placard, which is not free, y'all. They have to pay for that.
Hello. So shout out to alumni with some money, y'all. And that sounds like a good place to wrap up the MisterBelief show, y'all. That was our Sankofa session. Thank you, Oshun, for telling us about Valina C. Jones, y'all. This has been episode 2 of the MisterBelief. I want to thank Blair, Dotin-Haley for coming through. Madania Graves representing One Social for coming through. My boy Kyle, manning the boards. Thank you for coming through, man. Thank you, Joseph Pons, for manning the camera. My co-host to my right, thank you, Miss Oshun.
It was a pleasure, darling. Thank y'all for having me.
Thank you. And to my left, Bats.
Martin Bats Bradford. Check out the Fly with Bats podcast. Subscribe to us on iTunes, Google Play, however you get your podcast. Can check us out. Also, flywithbats.podbean.com. Also, catch me and DC Paul in some films on Gumbo Monster 504 on YouTube. YouTube.com/Gumbo Monster 504 to see us on our acting, because we be acting, you feel me?
My guys.
We be talking, we be doing all kind of things. So
I be acting, I be joking too, man. Catch me every Tuesday at Bar Redux, 801 Poland Avenue. Me and my group Young Funny, we host an open mic comedy night every Wednesday at the Jazz Market on the corner of Oretha, Castle Haley, and Martin Luther King Boulevard. I host a jam session with the band Cool Nancy. It is a spot to be on Wednesday night, so do that. And right now at Bullet Sports Bar and AP Toro, we are heading over there to tell some jokes and raise some money for my man John Rowe and his family, the late John Rowe and the Rowe family, y'all. So thank y'all so much for tuning in to the MisterBelief, y'all. It's just episode 2, and it's only gonna get better.
Better with age, baby. Thank y'all.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in, y'all. This is DC Paul on the MisterBelief, WBOK 12:30 a.m. We'll see y'all next week.
Yeah, man.
That's the song playing? Hey, y'all.
Let's see if y'all still on the radio.
We not. His mic was live when he said that's the song playing.
I think so.
Fuck, bitch, shit, fuck.
I actually did better than I thought I was going to do with cussing.
Good, man. Listen, for episode 2, this is a good one. It was fun.
I had so much fun.
We're going to Facebook Live every week. And so if you watched it and you enjoyed it, man, join us here. Same time.
I'm hungry. Y'all still cooking. Y'all don't want to feed us? Next week y'all should feed us. We'll shout y'all out on the radio.
I
Come on, Kyle. You better do your thing.
Shout out to Cool Nasty, man. Your song is playing on the radio right now. I love y'all boys, man. And my love. Ain't no boys. My love.
My love.
Girl. We're going to be live in like, what, 2 more minutes because we got to get out of here. I'm telling jokes at Bullets on AP Toro. If you're looking for some fun that's not a parade tonight, come get some jokes at Bullets on AP Toro, right by St. Aug. Say something before we hang up.
Thank y'all for having me. Thank you for embracing me. Malik, thank you for fact-checking me.
Yeah, Malik.
Thank you.
Say something before we hang up.
Joe Johnson, here's the Cool Nasty, y'all.
You said what?
Joe Johnson said, I hear the Cool Nasty.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Cool Nasty's playing on the radio right now.
Thank y'all for listening all
Malik says,
night.
good job. Malik with the facts, always got the
Malik,
Thank you, Malik.
I'm going to have you.
We love you.
I told you already, Malik, you're going to be on my show real soon, boy. I got you. I ain't forgot.
He is the historian.
Right.
We need you.
So why you didn't do my research for me, Malik?
Check him out. His Frozen Photography. That's Frozen with a PH.
Sorry, Malik.
Sphinxtorian.
Malik,
right,
shoot, inbox me your email.
All right, y'all, we out.
We out.